modules into scripts for TV-based instruction. So before we go on, let us give respect to our flag as we sing our Philippine national anthem through this video presentation. Ma'am Noelyn? All right, for a while.
Ma'am Elaine, I think we're having technical problem. Please
Yes.
read the message of Ma'am Noeline.
Okay. Sir Jonathan will go. Okay. Perhaps I'll take it, Ma'am Rolly.
Sir Jonathan,
All right. Let us all pray. Lord, our loving Father, we thank you for this day. I'm sorry, this will be the prayer. Sir Jonathan? Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for making all things possible. We are grateful for all the blessings you are pouring each one of us despite the challenges we are currently. Thank you for blessing us today with this wonderful opportunity to meet virtually and learn together in this awesomely exciting webinar. May your blessings of wisdom and guidance be upon us all through the sharing and impartation of knowledge and skills by our resource speaker, facilitator, and moderator of today's webinar. May all of us learn together, upgrade our competencies, and capacitate us to be of help in the development of our learners' lives and communities in the spirit of your love and generosity. May we now humbly commit every part of this webinar to you as we all bring you to the glory, honor, and praises for your kingdom and holy name's sake. All this we pray in the precious name of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Amen. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Ma'am Polly. Good morning, Sir John, and to all our EPSs and our guests for this morning. Also to our guest speaker. We welcome you all to our webinar a webinar workshop on transforming self-learning modules into scripts for TV-based instruction. This is actually the third part, and I believe you are all excited to continue our writing workshops, especially in writing our scripts. And so to give us the orientation and the message for this webinar, I give you none other than Dr. Celia R. Lacandale, our CID.
Hello po, pleasant morning to everyone. Good morning to everyone. Thank you po, Ma'am Elaine C. for facilitating this particular readiness and for our teachers, particularly for our civic attenders. Good morning po to our education program supervisors, to our module writers, script writers as well, and of course, to our love speaker for today, Sir Ting, Director Ting. Marami pong salamat. And to all our officers na with different learning areas, and also the SPED. The SPED group po is present with us today. Good morning po to all. I'm really pleased that this particular TVI, learning modality po in our division will be pushed through because of the presence already of the what we call contract yesterday. So we have been so stressed in the past days because we need to secure a MOA. At the same time po, not only a MOA, but a contract from CLTV 36 to secure the implementation of the today's instruction for our learners across the different grade levels. And today, of course, I would like to say my special gratitude to Sir June Kunanan for making this particular modality happen in our division. I would like to say also thank you to the education program supervisors who always look into the welfare of our different teachers, their writers, particularly, and the selection of our TV presenters. Marami pong salamat sa inyong lahat. It has been in our division, the CID, would always be preparing for the TBI, different topical learning modalities for our learners. And today, focus our attention to being mayap at sunuring leaders. And just capture po of pagiging mayap at masunuring mga leaders in our division. There are three good practices for good leaders. One is about respect for self. Okay, respect for self. And respect for self will always emanate from how we view ourselves as a person, as a leader, and how we view other as well, in their personality, in their character. And so today, I invite everyone that as individual in today's gathering, we respect ourselves. How? Okay, how do we respect ourselves? By focusing on our strengths And of course, underscoring also our limitations for the wonderful businesses. We focus on our strengths today, and we try to strengthen our strengths, and of course, we try to delimit as much as possible our weaknesses as a person. And of course, the respect for others is so important as well, so critical in any organization, in any level that we have, no, particularly at the ground. And how do we respect also others, no, by trying to listen to them? Today, we need to listen to our speaker, we need to listen to our moderators, so we can capture the critical points needed in the TV presentation. We listen to them. And not only listening to them, we also try to accommodate also the request from the ground. Today, I was informed that the Araling Panlipunan group, no, our writers and also the scriptwriters were not able to join in the previous orientation, the webinar sessions for the script writing. But we tried to accommodate also the request of the Wikis group, our APAN teachers, for them to be able to catch up to the needed information, vital information in the creation of the TV scripts, and later on can join us, no, in the creation of our videos, particularly for Araling Panlipunan. Another that I need to capture is the responsibility for action. I am really quite nervous if we will be able to launch this particular modality in our division come the opening of classes. Okay, all of us would always have that sense of responsibility from the top management down to the ground. Okay, for our teachers, particularly our scriptwriters, the responsibility is to finish and refine your scripts so that our TV presenters will not have a difficult time in doing their job for our learners. Yung po ang kailangan natin tapusin, refine, and see to it if the competency step for that particular lesson will be achieved by our learners through the demonstration of our teachers in the TBI form of modality. Of course, another responsibility will be at the hands of our supervisors and also our language and content editors. Kayo po talaga ang higit natin kailangan because we want to have a program for our learners with zero error. That we will not be later on be criticized by viewers, particularly on the program offering on the TBI instruction. So yung pong tatlo nyo napakahalaga. Listening to oneself, listening to others, and we also practice responsibility for our actions. We want this modality to work in our division. We want the assistance of our teachers in the field, considering that our now is working from home. Our work is also majority of our work will be done at home as well. So as we try to handle the many challenges ahead of us through this particular modality, we hope that we can make it. I hope through the collaboration of the many teachers, of our supervisors, of Sir June, Ma'am B, all education supervisors, and our very good leaders in the field, we will be able to come up with very good teacher lessons intended for TBI from the opening of classes. So everyone, marami pong salamat. Alam ko po, pagod na tayong lahat, pero hindi tayo dapat tumigil. Kasi ang mantra natin, education must continue even this pandemic times. Dapat po tayo matulungan kung nais nating makuha ng ating mga mag-aaral, ang mga inasahan, ang mga kasanayan, kaalaman, at tamang attitude sa buhay. Kailangan po suporta ng bawat isa sa atin. Otherwise, we will not be able to implement the plan modalities in our division. So today, please practice the 3 R's. Respect for self. I encourage our TV presenters to look into your diet, into your nutrition as well, so that you will feel good about yourselves. You will not only feel good about yourselves, magiging maganda kayo, when you start presenting po the different lesson for our learners. Yan po ang aking mga habilin ngayong araw na to. Listening to self, listening to others, and we take the challenge of doing our own work, responsibility for our actions. Marami pong salamat sa inyong lahat. Thank you po, Sir June. Thank you po to our speaker director today, Sir Ting. Makikinig lang po ako while doing also an urgent task for division. That's all to everyone. Happy learning to everyone. Marami pong salamat.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you very much, Dr. Sel, for all these words of encouragement and wisdom. Marami po kaming natutunan. It's very inspiring. Despite this pandemic, we do not have to stop um, learning and assisting our students. And now, to the orientation, with regard to our webinar for today, I give you none other than our EPS in English, Sir June D. Kunanan.
Thank you so much po, Ma'am Elaine, okay, for facilitating po, no, moderating this webinar of your workshop po. And a blessed and happy morning po to all those who are here, all this, of all our okay, teachers in the field, because they are taking up the challenge of being part, no, of this project of the Department of Education through SEO Pampanga and the provincial capital. And as I have posted sa akin sa chat, no, you will be the next no, sensational okay, teachers, okay, because you will be tasked no, to do the Herculean okay, task po of being our presenters for our okay, video lesson. And definitely, it's going to be quite no, a difficult and challenging no, responsibility for you, considering that no, the learning, no, yung pinaka-learning experiences ng ating mga learners okay, will be dependent on how well you are going okay, to deliver scripts no, which will be okay, prepared by our okay, script writers. And of course, okay, to our chief, no, ever supportive chief ko, Dr. Celia Lacanlale, no, to our guest, no, second time, no, speaker, director, Ting, no, for again, getting into the scene, okay, to help us out, okay, with our TV presenting, no, or TV presenters. To my colleagues, okay, the CID po, yung mga EPSs natin who are always no, involved, listening, no, so that okay, they too can provide assistance okay, with our teachers. The team, okay, of course, okay, yung mga ibang participants po natin dito who are all okay, taking okay, the challenge okay, for this specific program po. So, very short lang. Ang magiging run po ng ating webinar workshop today is going to be of two parts. So sabi ko is Director King, around okay, 30 minutes, no, sharing of input, okay, discussion. And then the rest of the 1 hour, okay, and a half po is going to be for the simulation, delivery of some of the samples scripts. That's why I reminded po our dear EPSs they can share 1 or 2 no, of scripts prepared okay, by their teachers, yung mga respective script writers po nila. And then later on, okay, will be requesting volunteers okay, from your group kung po yung pinaka-confident no, or pinaka-matapang no, and do the actual okay, simulation no, na I know okay, you're going to enjoy as the director team is going to assist you, no? I-assist po niya tayo and there will be critiquing, no? Constructive okay, critiquing naman po ang mangyayari no? For those who will be taking okay, the challenge. So, in the first part, okay, please maximize okay, the opportunity of listening, no? Although sabi ko po sa kanya, meron na kayong first orientation okay, with Ma'am Jenna Parungaw, no? And this is just going to add more okay, to your no, new bucket of experiences okay, as teachers and as TV okay, presenters. So with that, okay, good luck, enjoy, and we'll see you okay, during the simulation, okay, presentation, no? TV presenting of TV scripts. Good morning po, to one and all.
Thank you very much, Sir June. Before we go on, Dr. Sadia Canale has an announcement to make. Sel, morning po ulit.
Thank you po, Ma'am Elaine. I would just like to inform everyone that indeed, according to Sir June, our writers have a really Herculean task to accomplish. And that is to produce around how many videos po? 1,573 videos, no? For our learners across the grade levels from grade 3 to grade 12. And we have an additional program for the SPED, plus for the kindergarten for Saturday classes. And you know how much for the program costs. So we need to be serious, in this particular endeavor. We will be spending around 7 million. We will be spending around 47,190,000 for this endeavor for the TBI instruction. But because of the corporate responsibility of the CLTD 36, we had a discount of 92%. So gagastusin natin for this particular endeavor po, the total cost of the TBI instruction would be 4,104,000. So, ganun po kalaki yung amount natin para po sa TBI. And so, we need to help the assistance of all teachers natin, the TV presenters, so that we can produce quality videos for our learners. Nice lang po natin that at the end of the TBI, our learners will be able to acquire the necessary knowledge, the necessary skills, knowledge and skills, and also the attitude in relation to their different learning areas, and will be able to holistically develop our learners. So yun po challenge sa ating lahat. Paano tayo makakapag-produce ng very good videos? So hindi po masayang yung pera ng gobyerno, kalaking pera po ng gobyerno for only from August 24 until April 30, we'll be spending more than 4 million. So yun po ang isipin natin, magtulungan po tayo so we'll be able to really give justice to the amount given to us by the provincial capital. Marami pong salamat.
Thank you very much, Dr. Sel. That's very inspiring because we have to do our best in order to maximize our resources and teach our students well through this medium of instruction. And now, to introduce our resource speaker for today, I'm giving you our DASHET president, the ever supportive and always on the go president of DASHET, Ma'am Roland H. Dado.
Thank you, Ma'am Elaine. Good morning, everyone. As I have previously during our part 1 webinar, our distinguished resource speaker, Sir, I fondly call him and our colleagues back then in Far Eastern University as Joey. So Dr. Geofferson Bacud Ting is a graduate of University of the Philippines since his undergrad, masteral, and PhD, and also finished masteral in Far Eastern University. But let me focus on his awards and recognitions to give justice why he is here now with all of us. Let me just start with the 2019 category is encyclopedia, and then the award and citation, an active artist, 2019 CCP Encyclopedia of Philippine Art, Theater Volume and Cinema Volume. In 2017, citation is in theater. 2017 Aliw Awards, winner Best Non-Musical Production for Sakuntala Art Theater Manila. Nominee Best Director Non-Musical for Sakuntala Art Theater in Manila, and Aliw Awards Foundation Incorporated. In 2017 as well, recognized in theater, received certificate of recognition as director for Sakuntala Art Theater in Manila. In 2016, in film, awarded HASA Top 10 Selection of Short Film category, Cinema One Originals Film Festival Manila. And also in film, the official selection for Hasa, a short feature, Torian Pictures, 28 Gawad CCB para sa alternatibong pelikula in Manila. And also in 2015, in theater, Certificate of Recognition as Director for Offending the Audience Pilipinas in Tanghalan UPLB sa Masining UP Los Baños, Laguna. And also in theater, winner, Best Filipino Play, New or Revival for Banwa, 2013 Broadway World Awards, Philippines. And in 2013, recognition for special event, certificate as organizer for Text XUPLB, UPLB Paradigm Shift Committee, and Department of Social Sciences. In 2011, in education, Teaching Excellence Award, school year 2008 and 2009, and school years 2009-2010, Far Eastern University 83rd founding anniversary ceremonies given on January 20, 2011. And in theater, certificate of recognition as director for Life is a Dream, Institute of Arts and Sciences, Far Eastern Youth Manila. Colleagues, administrators, let me present to you no other than Director Geofferson, Bacud, Ting.
Good morning, Sir Joey.
Hi, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Meron na akong camera?
Wala pa po, sir.
Wala pa. Okay. Ayan, meron na ba?
Good morning po. Salamat po, Sir Jeff. Salamat po, Direk.
Thank you. Dr. Celia Nakanlale, thank you so much po for having this event. And I do hope that the teacher TV presenters will be very, very much excited for this event. Also, I would like also to thank Sir June Kunanan. Sir June, maraming salamat po sa pag-connect ko sa ating mga kababayan mula sa Pampanga. And I'm very, very much excited to share my skills, my talents, my experience, and siguro a little of my knowledge about the performing arts and arts in general. No? And lastly, also I would like to thank Ma'am Lynn Dato. Thank you so much po for that warm introduction. And maraming salamat. Hope to see you, Ma'am Lynn, soon. Ilang taon na po. This is one great opportune time to see each other through virtual. Hindi na masama kasi alam naman natin because of the pandemic, medyo ganito yung landscape natin. But more so, we have to overcome all of these challenges, no? Especially as TV presenters, dapat ma-overcome po natin itong mga problema na ito, no? Huwag natin masyadong dibdibin. Huwag natin masyadong problemahin ang problema kasi makaka-apekto ito sa inyong performance. All right? So in the meantime, I'll just eat up like 10 minutes of your time. Let's do some stretching siguro muna on cam. So can you just move a little bit back lang po? Back. Yan. Tapos medyo siguro ibaba nyo ng konti yung camera nyo. A little bit back. Yan. Tapos make sure na makakagalaw po yung inyong, tingnan nyo yung sidewards nyo kung may tatamaan. Kung may tatamaan, mag-adjust na po kayo. Okay? So, try muna nating ipasok ng ganyan yan. Okay? So, can we all do this first? Okay? This is just like the primer before you have the TV presenting. Kailangan ay gawin nyo to. Okay? Sige. So, stretch. Stretch. Then put it on the chest. Okay? And stretch ulit. Yan, para mawala yung mga cholesterol sa katawan, ano? And then, of course, put it on the chest again. Okay, this time, okay, ilalayo natin pero medyo ilalayo natin yung back natin. Parang gano'n. Yan. Para ma-stretch yung ating back. Okay. And then, sabay mong ilalapit, okay, to the chest, and then chest out. Okay, and then again, stretch. Okay. Para lang mabanat yung buto. Okay, there. Tapos you do this. Okay. Okay, like that. Okay, 2, 3, 4. Sige, para yung mga muscles sa nerves ng ating arms hindi mamanhid. No? Okay. And then we do up. Okay. And stretch. Stretch pataas. Sige. Diba? Hinga kayo, ha? Breathe. When you do that, breathe. Okay? Sige. And then forward again. Okay. And then upward again. Go, stretch. And then you go sideward. Slowly. Slowly lang po. Slowly. Okay. And then you do that. Okay. Stretch lang. Stretch. Okay. Kabila. Okay, slowly. Yan. Para medyo natatagtag yung ating ano. Okay, and then you do that. Okay. And then you go up again. And then you put again on the chest. Okay. And then, lapit kayo na konti sa camera. Try natin yung ganyan. Stretch nyo yung inyong bibig, buka nyo. Pero ito nakatutok sa ilalim. Okay, can you produce a sound? Produce a sound there at your houses. Okay. You try to chew. Para yung nerves dito medyo gumalaw. Bilisan niyo yung chew. Pikit. Do it smaller. Bigger this time. Dilat bata. And smaller ulit. Pout kayo. Smallest that you could be. And then go bigger. And freeze. And say Okay. And put your heads down. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Pag nag-exhale kayo, mag-create kayo ng S sound. Okay? Inhale. Exhale. Pag nag-inhale kayo, make sure na nag-expand yung stomach. And then, it's the other way around. It's the swimmer's breathing. Ang tawag po natin doon, swimmer's breathing. Pag huminga po tayo, dapat lumalaki po yung tiyan. Ang ginagawa po natin kasi ngayon, kapag humihinga tayo, pataas lahat, di ba? Parang hinga ng isang may hika. Dapat hindi po ganoon. Okay? So, kailangan pag huminga po tayo, nag-aano yung tiyan, okay? Nag-expand. Okay? Try natin. Inhale. Exhale. Create an S sound when you exhale. Go inhale again. Exhale. So, pag nag-i-inhale kayo, pansinin nyo, nag-expand yung stomach, mas mahaba yung breathing. Kesa yung pag huminga kayo ng sa lungs, ganun lang ang itsura niyan. Ang ikli lang, tingnan nyo. Maikli lang, di ba? So, dapat medyo, ang gagamitin po natin yung diaphragm. We call it diaphragm. Okay? Because the diaphragm actually carries out the sound and execute it directly. Kaya yung mga, di ba pa nagpo-project, you get it from the diaphragm. Pag sumisigaw, nagpo-project, kailangan kukunin siya sa diaphragm. Pag dito lang siya kukunin, maikli lang yon. Very short breath lang yon. And then pag dito kukunin sa throat, mabilis maubos ang boses. Tandaan niyo yan. Kaya yung iba nakita nyo, after ng isang episode, wala nang boses. Kasi dito niya kinukuha. Mali. Ang boses, dito dapat siya kinukuha. Dito siya kinukuha sa diaphragm. Slightly below our chest. Okay, dito ang diaphragm. Alright? Dito. Okay? Sige. Mga tips pa lang yan. Sa pasimula pa lang natin. Okay? Sige, konting stretching pa lang yan. So today, actually, I'm just going to give you just a brief, mga 20-minute discussion lang. And then, sabi nga ni Sir June, the rest of the time, we will produce some outputs, no? And for you to be able to experience it yourself, how to present on television. Okay? So, unang-una, kailangan ng mga mukha natin ay very, very charming. Huwag po tayong masungit. Okay? Huwag po tayong nakasimangot. Kailangan lagi po tayong nakasmile. Kahit, di ba ganyan sina Chris Aquino, kahit na nasasaktan na nakasmile pa rin, kahit sina Vice Ganda, nakasmile pa rin, kahit may problema. Ganun siya. Ganun ang expected sa inyong lahat. No? Even with so many problems out there, at home, you have to leave all of those. Now, when you get to the studio, kalimutan niyo po yung sarili ninyo. Kayo po ay nandoon because you will be a host. You will be a TV presenter. So, hindi po natin kailangan ang inyong baggage sa bahay, sa school, at kung saan-saan pa. So, totally dapat mag-shift po kayo, no, na very positive TV host or TV presenter. So let us take a look first at the PowerPoint that I prepared. It's going to be just like a very, very quick run through again kasi natutunan nyo na yan sa previews. So may we ask Sir Jonathan to project the PowerPoint, and you can just take notes siguro. And I actually gave already the PowerPoint to Sir June, so you can actually produce it. No? So let's see. Yan. So we will have to, maganda. Okay. So performance for television, fusion of performative elements of theater and cinema. So this is a workshop training, guys. This is not a discussion only. So because this workshop training will be able to utilize the body, voice, and mind of yours. Kayo pong lahat. Gagamitin po natin yung body, voice, and mind nyo because yan po ang elements po ng performance. Bawat performance po, yan po ang ginagamit. Whether you're a concert artist or whether you are an actor on television or in film, or whether you are a theater person, no, who's going to perform live on stage. So tingnan po natin ang performance for television naman. Sige po, next slide po. So the objectives of this workshop training are as follows. First is to recognize your innate skills. Siyempre may innate skills po tayo, kaya nga po tayo ngayon nandito kasi kayo po yung mga pinili po ng ating mga officials to become the TV presenters. Now, because you already have it, you already have the talent, kaya kayo pinili po. So, we will have to utilize the use and recognize the use of your innate skills on the use of body, voice, and mind. Second is to develop the careful use of body, voice, and mind too. Kasi pag inabuso nyo po, ang paggamit po ng boses, no, hindi kayo natutulog ng maaga, nagpupuyat kayo, maapektuhan po yung performance. O kunyari nagalit kayo bago kayo nagalit kayo, high blood kayo sa bahay. Bago kayo pumunta sa studio, paapektuhan po yung inyong katawan. So sa araw ng inyong taping, wag po kayo magagalit. Kasi maapektuhan po ang inyong mind, ang voice at ang kanyang katawan. Okay? And finally, to specialize the enhancement of skills through performance on television. So, iba kasi ho ang skills ng performance on television. Iba ho siya sa teatro. Kasi pag teatro, malaki po eh. Ito po, hindi po pwedeng masyadong malaki. Kailangan po sakto lang. Pag pelikula naman po, masyado naman pong dramatic. Masyado naman pong serious. Hindi rin po ganoon. So nasa gitna po ang television between theater and cinema. Kaya po, yan ang pinaka-core ng television. Next slide, please. Okay, ano ba yung elements? O, ang elements, tatlo lang po yan. The body, the voice, and the mind. Okay? So, first, yung element natin is the body. The body is the first major element of a performance in general, no? And usually, body talaga po ang nagdadala sa atin. Tandaan po natin, hindi po tayo pwede mag-slouch. Okay? Habang nag-represent, hindi po pwedeng yung isang legs po natin ay naka-bend, yung isa naka-diretso, hindi pwedeng ganon. Kailangan po talagang tayong very proud. Okay? Dapat po ganon tayo pag tumayo. 30 degrees ang inyong paa, magkadikit, at naka-chest out. Okay? Naka-chest out. Kailangan ganon po. And, very, very ready na to present or whatever material would be. So, body is the first major element. Tandaan po natin yan. At ang importante dun sa tatlo ay yung facial expression, body posture, at saka body movements. Yan tatlo ay napaka-importante. No? First, facial expression. Because again, we have to recognize our basic senses. Okay? So, especially on nagbibigay ng expression kasi ang ating face, no? Kahit yung pagtaas ng kilay, may ibig sabihin po yan. Okay? I'm sure tinuturo po ng mga English teachers yung non-verbal communication, right? And non-verbal is so strong. It's so powerful to express, no, a certain a certain feeling. Okay? So it's very crucial yung facial expression. At mamaya, yun ang titingnan ko. Pangalawa, body posture. Paano po kayo tumayo? So later po, tatayo po kayo. At saka i-check po natin yung itsura ninyo. Okay? And then body movements. Pag pinaglakad po kayo habang nagbabasa. So paano po kayo maglakad? From left to right, right to left. Okay? Forward, paano kayo iikot? Okay? Papunta sa likod. So lahat ng ito ay gagawin natin later. Okay, sige. Next slide, please. So far, okay po yung aking volume ng boses po.
Yes, sir. Loud and clear po.
Okay. So, ang theoretical foundations nito, tandaan nyo, is in performance, one must recognize the knowledge and experience of a talent. Meron po kayo nun. Meron na po kayong knowledge as acquired in your previous lessons. At meron po kayong experience. Though hindi ganun ka-comprehensive yung experience, I'm sure naman at some point in your life, during your grade school days or high school days or college days, ay nag-perform kayo. Tama po ba? Oo, di ba? Sa mga klase, finals, I'm sure nag-shoot kayo ng video. I'm sure pinag-perform kayo ng teachers nyo. Na-experience nyo yon. And how it is to present in front of the many people. Di ba? Medyo nakaka-nervous po yun, di ba po? Lalo na kung wala tayong masyadong confidence in performing. Kaya nga sabi ko dito, knowledge, body of information gained in learning, and then experience, body of actual contact and engagement in your experience. Bababa po yan sa pamamagitan ng paggamit nyo ng elements. Okay? Yung body, voice, and the mind. And all of these three elements are the utilization of both knowledge and experience, which can overcome fears, anxieties, and stage frights. Kasi yan po ang iniiwasan natin eh. Yung kinakabahan po tayo, naku lalo na po pag nasa studio, baka bigla kayong maihi Baka bigla kayong maihi kasi pag bumukas yung mga ilaw, sa studio, baka bataranta kayo bigla o kaya yung minemorize nyo, biglang na mental block kayo, nangyayari po yun. Nako, nung nag-guest po ako sa Pepito Manaloto, kaharap ko si Michael V, kaharap ko si Manilyn Reynes, kaharap ko si na All-Star Cast eh. Lahat sila po nandoon. Ay, Diyos ko po, na mental block ako sa first time ko kasi silang nakilala. Yung sasabihin, monologue pa naman, ending scene yung gagawin namin. So lahat nung na-memorize ko, nawala sa utak ko. Hanggang sa nag-take 2, nag-take 3. Ang maganda sa inyo po, yung inyong episodes, tape po, recorded. Hindi po siya live. Pag live po yan, mas nakakataranta po. Yan, nakakatanggal po yan ng kaluluwa kapag kayo'y nagpa-perform. Kasi, lalo na kung hindi kayo sanay, matataranta ang inyong kaluluwa at lalabas siya pansamantala. Okay? So, kaya dahil recorded kayo, may take 2, may take 3, may take 4. Yun nga lang, nade-delay tayo. Kaya the more efficient you are in the mastery of the text, the better. Okay? So, we have to utilize your knowledge and experience. Okay. So, clear yun ha? O, sige, next slide tayo. Okay, ang performance, okay, tandaan nyo, medyo binitawan ko muna yung ano ba ang components ng voice kasi isang mahabang lesson po 'yon. And I'm sure alam natin later on sasabihin ko na sa inyo na ang paggamit po kasi ng boses ay very complex. 'Di ba meron pong mga ewan ko po kung na-experience nyo po magdubbing ng cartoons o magdubbing ng teleserye ng Mexico. Okay, or ng ibang foreign language, dinadub po natin, iba-iba po yung boses pero isang tao lang po yung gumagawa. So medyo complex po ang voice. Kaya pag-usapan po natin 'yan sa very basic na understanding, okay? Pero pumunta tayo dito, no? Ano ba ang dapat ka kapag performer ka? First, you have to be quick. Mabilis ka dapat mag-isip, hindi ka pwedeng babagal-bagal. Kasi sa television, mabilisan po talaga ang galaw ng mga tao. So, mabilis. Kailangan quick ka. Second, you have to be a team player. Hindi pwedeng diva ka lang, period. Kailangan diva na nakikisama. Okay? Ibig sabihin ng diva, may flair, may may X factor ka, no? Meron kang X appeal na maging artista, ganoon. Maganda, pleasing ang mukha mo sa camera. So, you can be a team player with the production staff. Hindi yung pasasakitin mo yung ulo ng production staff, ng technical director, ng director. Kailangan team player po kayo. Pangatlo po, you have to trust the people behind the production. Example, kunyari, may in-instruct sa inyo yung director. Sundin nyo po kasi the director knows best. Otherwise, hindi po siya mapupunta doon sa posisyon na yon kapag hindi siya tinatrust ng mga higher-ups. Kaya siya nandyan kasi nag-trust tayo sa kanya. So, as performers, you have to surrender. As presenters, you have to surrender your trust to your director and to the rest of the team. Okay? And then, of course, respect. Alam na po natin yan, especially respect for time. Pag ang call time nyo, maririnig nyo, ang call time nyo po ay 9 o'clock. Ibig sabihin, dapat 9 o'clock po, dadating na po kayo. Hindi po kayo dadating ng 10 o'clock. Kasi call time po yun, magme-makeup pa po kayo. Matagal po ang makeup ha. Pag marami po kayo, magme-makeup pa po kayo, magbibihis pa po kayo. Pag nagbihis kayo, minsan nagpapalit-palit kasi hindi pala pwede yung kulay na suot mo ngayon. So magpapalit ka na naman. It will take another 5 minutes. Aayusin po yung buhok nyo. Hindi po pwedeng parang buhok panglaba yung inyong ihaharap sa TV. Kailangan po ay buhok na parang nagpaayos kay Ricky Reyes o nagpaayos po kay Jean Moniz, ganon. Okay? Of course, humility. Remember, pag kayo'y napuri, mag-thank you lang po kayo at saka mag-welcome. Huwag na po kayong kung ano-ano pang ipapasok nyo po sa utak nyo. Kasi once na kayo po'y praise, because of your immediate performance, yung particular performance lang po na yon, kayo mahusay. may sinasabi po tayo na you're as good as your last performance. Ano pong ibig sabihin nun? Pwedeng magaling ka po ngayon, pero bukas na taping, nako, ayan na. Dahil nga yumabang na, ayan na. Nakalimon, hindi na nag-memorize. Hindi na hindi na nag-produce ng magandang movement. So, nagkakaroon po tayo ng maling assumption about praise pag pinupuri, okay? So, and then finally, patience. Kailangan po, lalo na sa mga taping, minsan technical problem, wag po tayong mabwisit. Wag po tayong mainis. Kasi part po siya ng trabaho. Talaga po ang paghihintay sa television, sa pelikula, sa theater, lalo na sa theater. Kasi everyday nagre-rehearse po kami. 6 to 10 p.m. Could you imagine everyday umuwi ka po ng alas 11 ng gabi? Alas 12 ng gabi kung malayo ka. Tinitiis po namin yon para mapaganda po yung performance. Hindi po dahil gusto po namin maglakwatsa hanggang alas 10 ng gabi. Hindi po. Ginagawa po namin yung best sa 4 na oras na yon para mapaganda po everyday yung inyong performance as actors, as TV presenters. Sa television, hindi po tayo magre-rehearse ng ganon. Huwag kayong mag-alala. Nagre-rehearse lang po tayo on the day itself. Usually, rehearsal take ang tawag. Magre-rehearse tapos magte-take na. I-record na. Isang pasadahan lang po kasi nga mabilisan lang po tayo. Isang pasadahan lang po tapos take na po. Okay, during the take, yun na. Doon na tayo magkakaroon ng dapat test of patience. Okay? Next slide po. Naintindihan na ang traits ha? Next slide. Ayan po. So ang performance for television is a unique experience because not everyone is given the chance. Tandaan niyo po yan. Okay? Hindi po lahat ay nabibigyan ng chance to present yourselves on television. At ang television, remember, can be recorded forever. Kahit patay ka na, pwede pa naming mapanood ulit yan. O, at maalala namin, naku, ang galing nung host na yon. Okay? Itong mga pictures na ito, again, ay mga pictures ng pinagdaanan ko sa buhay. No? Nakilala ko itong mga taong ito na napakababait at napakahuhusay sa mundo ng television, pelikula at teatro. At talagang nagkaroon kami ng lasting friendship. Yung mga anak nila, inaanak ko, ganon. Ganon na talaga ka. And because of the industry, because of me being I started as a production assistant hanggang naging director po ako, ay talagang treasure ko po yung mga kaibigan ko na nakasama ko sa universidad at palabas sa industriya. So first, you have to ask when in doubt. Ibig sabihin, pag kayo medyo hindi clear sa inyo yung instruction, magtanong po kayo kaagad. Ay, direct, excuse me po. Direct, sasabihin ko na ba kaagad tong line na to or hihintayin ko yung cue nyo para makapagsalita ako. Ayan. So, kailangan po yung mga tanong ninyo, very quick po kayo doon. Kasi kanino po ako kukuha ng cue? Hindi ka po pwedeng kunyari, hindi pa nagsasabi yung director ng action. Okay? Pag hindi pa nagsasabi ng director yung action, wag muna kayo magsalita. Hantayin nyo yung cue. Hantayin nyo yung cue. Okay? Ask when in doubt. Okay? Number 2, study the script. Okay? Bibigay sa inyo yung script, I'm sure, weeks before o baka nga days before. Okay lang yon kasi minsan ang script binibigay on the day itself, ha? Merong mga ganon kasi nagre-revise on the day itself binibigay. Okay? Learn to be a team player. Okay? Nasabi na natin yan. Okay? And then rest and be fresh. Kailangan magpahinga po kayo. Hindi po tayo Superman. Hindi po tayo si Darna. Kailangan magpahinga po tayo bago, kunyari may early call tayo tomorrow, 7 a.m. Kasi 8 o'clock magsa-start na yung director, mag-shoot. Abay, matulog po kayo ng maaga. Huwag po kayo matulog ng alas 3, alas 4 madaling araw. Tapos gigising po kayo ng alas 6, alas 7. 2 oras lang yung tulog nyo. Definitely papalpak po kayo pag ganoon po. Okay? And fresh. Hindi po pumuputok-putok po yung pimples sa mukha ninyo. Kasi hindi kayo nagtutulog-tulog. Ay, hindi kayo natutulog. So, lagi kayong puyat. Pag puyat, pumapangit po yung skin nun. So, kaya kayo ay dapat na mag-ingat. Okay? Tapos, create a circle of positive friends. Huwag po kayong makikipagkaibigan sa mga negative. Tandaan ninyo, nasa panahon tayo ng pandemya, hindi po natin kailangan ng toxic na mga tao. Ang kailangan po natin yung encouraging, positive, di ba? Komedyante, nagpapatawa sa inyo, yan ang makakatulong sa inyo. Huwag po kayong makikipagkaibigan pag yung puro negative, puro chismis, puro negativity yung natatanggap nyo kasi maapektuhan yung inyong performance. Okay? So surround yourselves with positive circle of friends. Okay? And then lastly, be creative po. Dapat po mag-creative po kayo kasi hindi all the time binibigay po ng director ang instruction. Sometimes you initiate, direct, pwede ho ba akong umupo muna dito? Direct, pwede ho ba akong tumayo after saying this line? Or direct, pwede ba akong humingi ng dance music? Kasi gusto ko lang, after ng line ko po, gusto ko pong sumayaw para talagang ma-energize ako. Yun. Hindi ibibigay sa iyo ng director, sabihin ng director, ay, ang creative mo ha, nakapag-isip ka ng gano'n. O sige, very good ka. O sige, bigyan natin daw ng music siya, yung marikit na music. O yan. Tapos sasayaw na siya. Okay, next slide. Okay, sa elements ng theater, tanda, ito nabanggit na yata sa inyo, no? Ito ang nakapaloob sa inyo. Ito ang mga katrabaho ninyo sa teatro, no? May set and props. Kailangan mabait kayo sa set, mabait kayo sa mga props nyo. Huwag yung basta-basta kung saan iiwan, ha? Kailangan pag may binigay sa inyong prop, ibalik nyo sa tamang pwesto. Huwag yung basta-basta iwan kung saan. Ang costumes, ibig sabihin yung outfit nyo, dapat pinaghahandaan po. Okay, pag kayo po ay medyo malusog, wag po kayong sumuot ng mga prints masyado kasi madadaya po ang inyong katabaan. Or pag masyado kayong payat, wag na po kayo mag-solid colors kasi ang payat nyo na nga. Dapat mag-prints naman kayo. May mga ganyan logic tayo ha sa costumes or sa outfits. Tapos, as much as possible, bagayan nyo po yung costume doon sa tema ng inyong episode for the day. Kunyari, ang episode nyo tungkol sa fiesta. Fiesta yung suotin nyo na outfit, colorful, ganyan, rainbow colors, ganon. Or kunyari, ang episode nyo ay tungkol sa wedding. So, kung tungkol sa wedding, kasi June episode or whatever, July, o dapat parang pangkasal ang inyong itsura. Of course, makeup, you have to invest on makeup. And usually, ang makeup, huwag kayong pipili ng foundation na maputing-maputi kasi magbumukha kayong espasol. Lalo na kung maitim naman kayo tapos kumuha kayo ng foundation na light foundation. Patay tayo kasi magmumukha kayong, alam niyo yung kabuki, yung Japanese na yung puting-puti yung itsura. Ay bagay yung gano'n ang itsura nyo. Hindi ma-approve ni direct yan. Ipapaulit niya po yan. So, kung kayo naman ay mag-uniform, plansyahin nyo naman po yung uniform. Tapos mag-improvise po kayo ng mga brooch. Alam niyo yung mga brooch? Accent yon. Mga brooch. Kasi nakakaganda po yan. May elegance po yan. Tapos ayusin nyo yung buhok nyo. Huwag po yung natatakpan yung mukha ninyo, ha? Kailangan maaliwalas po ang mukha. Pag wala kayong kilay dahil senior citizen na kayo, alam nyo na po ang gagawin, magpapatattoo na kayo, ganyan, marami nagtatattoo niyan, permanent na po yon. So, forever po kayong bata. Okay, and lights and visual effects, ayan, sasabihin naman ni Direk sa inyo, sadali, may smoke machine ako dyan, kasi horror episode tayo. So, may hika ka pala, hindi mo sinasabi, ayun, hindi ka kakatuloy, hindi ka tuloy nakapag-perform. Sasabihin mo kagad, ay direct, hindi po ako pwede nung smoke na yan kasi may hika po ako, baka maapektuhan po yung paghinga ko. Sasabihin mo kagad, huwag kang mahihiya kasi maapektuhan yung performance mo. Okay, music and sound, yan, lalagyan po namin yan ng music and sound, makibagay po kayo. Okay? And then finally, of course, yung actor, kayo po yan. No? Sa theater, ganyan po yan. Sa next slide po. Tingnan po natin sa cinema. Sa cinema, pareho lang din actually ng theater. Ang pinagkaiba lang, eto na. So, may visible at invisible codes. Pag visible codes, Actor, no? Visible, nakikita kasi, ibig sabihin ng visible, nakikita. Ito yung mga nakikita sa pelikula. Actor, production design. Pag sinabing production design, ito po yung setting, yung location, at saka yung costumes, pinagsasama into one. Production design ang tawag. Art direction, ito po yung arrangement po ng furniture. Yung mga arrangement po nung salad nyo, yung kurtina, tatanggalin, papalitan kasi hindi bagay. Ang tawag po doon, art directing. So, yung tatlo po ay nakikita kaya siya under visible. Sa invisible, hindi naman nakikita ang script, di ba? Ang story, hindi nakikita. Pero element po siya. Editing, may editor po tayo. Naku, napakahirap tong trabaho. Alam niya po, ako si Sir Jude nga po, I'm sure namumblema dito sa editor. Kasi pag sinut na natin lahat ng episodes, may mag-e-edit. Madugo po yun. Hindi po yan yung binigay nyo ngayong umaga, mamayang hapon, meron na. Naku, madugo po yan. I-render pa po yan sa computer. Ilang araw po yan. So, dapat mabait po kayo sa editor ninyo kasi yan ang magpapaganda po ng show. Ang cinematography o tinatawag nating director of photography, siya ang in charge po sa lights. At saka siya po in charge sa camera. Cinematography po ang tawag na maging mabait din po kayo niya. Kasi pag supladita po kayo sa cameraman, nako, i-blur niya yung itsura nyo habang nagsushoot kayo, sige kayo. So, hindi makikita yung mukha ninyo. So, importante po na maging mabait po sa cameraman. Okay? Sa cinematographer. Ang music, of course, hindi natin nakikita din yan. At saka sound. Pero lalagyan po natin yan during the editing and visual effects. Kung kunyari may kulog-kulog sa loob ng studio, o ganun po. Okay? Okay, next slide. Ito na po yung elements ng television. Pinagsama po yung pelikula at saka theater. So, ito na po siya. So, ayan, kayo na po yan. O, actor, host, broadcaster, kayo po yan. May stage design and props. Ayan po, meron kayo yan. And then costumes o wardrobe or makeup. Okay, tatlo po yan na visible ang codes. Sa invisible, ayun na po, script and story. No? So, kasi minsan, di ba, yung mga teleserye, story siya. It's made up of script, pero story siya. Tayo naman kasi episode natin, though may story din naman yung episode natin, pero yun nga po, naka-include na invisible ang editing, ang cinematography, music, sound, visual, and technical effects. So, pansinin nyo, medyo similar siya. Pareho po siya. Next slide po. Ay, okay. So, check lang natin to. Mabilisan lang po. I-click po natin yan. Tingnan lang natin kung paano ano lang to. Very quick. Tapos na po ako. Huwag kayong mag-alala. Di ba? Ang bilis ko. May audio po yan. Audio video po. Simulan niyo po. Audio video. Ito ay kung kilala niyo ba yan, si Kizon. Ako, mahusay na artista yan. Kaya lang may kailangan natin ng audio, may audio na po yan. Sir Jonathan. May audio ba, Ma'am Elaine?
For a while lang po. Na kay Surgeon po yung presenter.
Okay. Patapos na tayo. Papanoorin lang natin para alam natin kung paano tayo magpa-perform. Ay, natapos na siya. Q&A na. Siguro itong dalawang videos na nilagay ko, may lang kasi siya eh. Kaya gusto ko siyang ipakita. Yan, kunyari kayo yan. Ang tawag dyan OBB. Ang tawag dyan OBB. OBB. Kasi ini-introduce kayo with your name on it. Ayan, tapos kukuha tayo ng mga video footage, ganyan. Para kunwari, yan ang start ng inyong show. Okay? So basically, ganyan po siya. Pwede nyo naman mapanood sa recorded eh. Panoorin nyo lang siya sa recorded. Nakakatuwa, kaya ko yan pinili yan dalawa. Kasi, ayun nga, ma-enhance nyo rin yan. Pwede tayong gumawa ng ganyan. Parang kalahating araw lang yan. Makakagawa na tayo ng ganyan. Lahat ng mga TV presenters, merong mga ganyan siyang OBB, ganyan. Kunyari, in action. Yung mga teachers, kunwari, sila yung mga characters na, yan, kunyari si Sir Jun yan. Kahit si Sir Jun, pwede ngang umarte eh. Kunyari siya yung, sa kanya manggagaling lahat ng mga gagawin for the episode, for today. Ayan, parang ganoon. Pwede din yon. Okay? Ayan. Tapos yung title, kunwari, ng kanilang show, faculty room yung title nila eh. So, ilalagay natin kung ano yung title ng show natin. So, ayun. Okay? Sige, next slide na tayo. Panoorin nyo na lang yung mga videos. Yan. O may Q&A, baba. May mga tanong baba. Tapos na tayo. Pwede na tayo mag-prepare for our mastery of the text. And then papanoorin ko. Pero baka may Q&A kayong konti.
All right, sir. I'll just be waiting for the questions. Wala pa po kasing questions dito sa ating Google Meet. And for the Facebook, Sir Kenneth, are there questions already?
Ma'am Elaine?
Yes, Ma'am Lynn.
So can I ask Sir si Doc Ting na lang din? Friend,
Go ahead.
Sir Joey, is it okay kung I will forward a previously presented audition piece and then can you just comment later po, kahit later na lang po if they don't
Okay.
have any questions so that it can be enhanced from the audition piece that they have presented to us. Remember the ones that I have forwarded to you?
Yes
Pwede
po.
po ba yun?
Oo, effective yun, ma'am. Effective
Ay,
din yun.
yes.
Kasi it's going
Thank
to be
you.
the same eh.
Yes, and I hope our colleagues will take it professionally, whatever it is that constructive critiquing that the directing will be giving to us. Thank you, and thank you, sir.
Sige po, opo. No problem. Mas maganda nga din kung ganon kasi para hindi kabahan ng live yung mga tao. Ano po? Kasi
Yes
syempre
po.
pag on the spot ginawa, okay, baka bigla silang himatayin dyan. Ano? So maganda rin na may recorded na, panonoorin na lang natin. Tapos I'll critique it. Opo.
Thank you.
Yung critic ko naman, constructive naman syempre. Hindi naman yung, ay, ang pangit mo. Hindi gano'n. Ano siya, yung constructive yung, ay, in fairness, maganda yung modulation ng boses mo, ganyan-ganyan. So, constructive naman kung paano mai improve ang kanyang performance. O, sige.
Thank you.
Okay. Q&A? Meron ba? Wala.
At the moment, sir, wala pa naman pong na-raise na question. So you may go on.
Okay. O, sige. So, siguro, oo, kasi, gaya ng sinabi ko, kunyari yung voice, kaya ko binitawan yung voice. Kasi yung voice, kailangan ginagawa talaga siya on the face-to-face level. Kasi hindi po natin alam yung inyong capacity to use your voice virtually. 'Di ba? Kasi hindi ko naman kayo mapapakinggan ng isa-isa kung sasalita kasi iba din ang boses ng pag gumagamit tayo ng microphone. So it's very crucial to be able to see you face-to-face. However, because it's not nga doable for now, talagang ang i-check natin yung recorded video. Pwede maging platform for criticism.
All right. Thank you, sir. Hanggang ngayon, wala pong questions na raise. Maybe everything is loud and clear. Everything
Okay.
is clear, sir.
May sinasabi ba pa si Sir June? Para nagsasalita siya, Sir June.
Naka-on pa ang mic niya, Sir Jun. Volume na lang po siguro.
Sir June, yung volume niyo po. Ayan. Pwede nyo nang i-ready yung mga videos para isa-isa na po natin mapanood.
Okay po, sir.
Tapos pakilala na lang po natin kung sino po yung presenter.
Yes.
Request po yung ating mga participants na po dito. If you have a prepared po a video, o kung wala pa, no? Kung meron na kayong na-prepare pa, you can present po. Just tell us and then we will ask po kay Director Ting comment, okay, dun sa inyong mga ginawa. Okay, just before we request din ang PDF. Kasi po, direct meron kaming mga inassign din ng mga teachers din po if they can also, kahit virtual lang po dito, meron na silang hawak na script and then they can also share po kahit ano lang.
Yes po.
In this platform.
Yes. Correct. So we can actually do it both. We can actually do the video. We can actually do the live also.
Okay. So for those who would like
Kasi Ma'am Aziel. Ma'am Aziel Tanantino. Ayan po, ma'am.
Alright.
Saan po si Ma'am? Ma'am Angel.
Hello po.
Ma'am Michelle.
Yes po, sir. Good morning po.
Ma'am, opo, pwede
Yes
nyo
po.
i-share. Pwede mong i-share yun sa'yo, ma'am, yung mga video mo. And then we
Ay,
will
okay
have Sir Director, Ting po, okay, to give constructive criticism.
Sige po, sir. Wait lang po.
Sige. Ayan po, sir. Mag-present po si Ma'am Michelle.
Okay, sige. Ako nakaka-excite naman.
While we are waiting, let us have first the greetings from the different schools, from the different teachers and our participants here in Google Meet, as well as on Facebook. So, a greeting from Sir Roel Aguiluz. Good morning to everyone. Okay. From Macabebe High School, a science group 9 teacher, and also right. Also from Michelle Dizon. Good morning po from Dalquiz. From Sir Tomas Jose Miguel. Good morning po. Again, send their video presentations. You may leave us a message here on Google Meet so that maayos po natin siyang mai-present.
Correct. Tapos if you
Can
have,
do it in sequence.
if you have any questions po, you can actually post it sa chat para po masagot po natin yung mga tanong ninyo. In fairness, yung iba pong
That's right.
nakikita ko pong mga presenters natin, mukhang mga artista po talaga. Mukha silang hindi teachers, mukha silang mga TV hosts. So, nakaka-excite actually silang makita gawin yung episodes, ano?
Yes, definitely, sir.
Si Ma'am A.
Michelle, okay na po?
Okay.
Ayan na siya.
Masingit ka lang po. A while ago, Ma'am Sel,
Okay na po, sir.
Lacanlale mentioned, meron daw siya mga brooches na pwedeng ipaghiram. So those who would like to borrow some, ayan po.
May audio po, sir. Sir, may audio po?
Wala po. Wala po.
Ay, wait
Wala.
lang.
Wala siya, ma'am. Wala
Okay po,
siya,
wait
ma'am.
lang po.
Ah? Wala pong...
Ano po kaya? Pwede ko po kayang isend, sir, yung link po, sir, kung if ever po
Okay, sir, kay Sir... Ma'am Elaine, kanino isi-send? Kay Sir Jonathan?
Oo,
Yes po,
pwede.
pwede po.
Okay po.
Ma'am Aisel, subukan
I-post
mong
mo. Ma'am Michelle, i-post
Ako,
mo.
sir.
Ma'am Michelle, i-post niyo na
Ito
lang
po,
po
sir.
dito sa chat yung link.
Ay, okay po.
Opo.
Ayan po, sir.
Ayan.
Tama sa chat.
Opo, sige po. Kinakabahan po ako.
Hindi.
Ayan. So si Sir, can we now request po si Sir Jonathan, okay, to play po yung link.
So for a while lang po, because we are having some fluctuating internet connection, medyo nagbabuff po kasi siya.
Okay. Basta always remember, always remember po na mag-warm up po kayo bago kayo mag-start mag-taping kasi para yung katawan ninyo po ay naka-condition. Kasi minsan po, baksak pa yung katawan natin, galing tulog, o kaya galing, syempre, kakakain lang, medyo mabagal yung metabolism. So, pero bago kayo mag-start mag-shoot, yon, make sure na mag-stretching muna kayo on the side before you have your makeup, before you have to wear your costume. her outfit.
Opo. And then additional information lang po, number 1, all our TV presenters po will be wearing the DepEd uniforms po. So uniform daw po tayo lahat. And then number 2 po, ano pa ba? Nakalimutan ko yung isang i-mention ko. Isipin ko muna, nakalimutan ko, Ma'am Ellen. Nawala sa aking ano.
All right. From Ma'am Jane Valencia, permission to shout out to my math artists who are ready. Please send your link here as well.
Sir
Yung mga
Jonathan,
math artist daw po. Send
sino
the
pong
link as
pwedeng
well.
mag-ano ng link ni ano? Sino pong Sir Roel, hindi mo alam yan, yung link, and then lagyan mo ng sound para ayan po,
Do
na-present
not
si
forget
Ma'am
daw po to
Noelin.
share audio. For those who are
ayan
presenting.
Ayan na po si Ma'am Noelin.
Okay.
Ma'am Noelin, wala siyang sound. Pakilagyan po. Wala pa rin po. May we request anyone, okay, from the participants, if you can open, okay, the link po with the sound. Yung
Do not
may
forget po to share audio so that
share the
meron pong,
audio. Yung pong may
yes.
alam. Anyway po, nasa chat naman siya. Nasa chat.
Kasi kailangan yung Google Meet naman, Sir Jun, merong audio po yan, di ba po?
Supposed to, opo. Ayan si Sir Alvin po.
Yan, sir. Sir Alvin is presenting.
Ayan po, ayan po.
Ayun.
Okay, thank you, Sir Alvin.
Oh, hi. Hello. I am Rachel, and I will be your friend for today. I'm actually thinking if you can help me with my problem. Can you? Thank you. I am a transferee in a new school. One of my problems would be I'm afraid of having new friends. I suddenly remembered a book that I have read, which had this story entitled The Stranger. It was written by Ismael V. Palian. Maybe the story can help us. Come on, let us read the story. David, who was a newborn in his school, had a father who was in charge of the old bridge in repairing it in the Malabon River. So, he was eyed on suspicion. Nobody liked him, especially when his classmates found out that he could answer all the questions more readily than they could. Everyone thought that he was a teacher's pet. Not a single student wanted to play with him. So David just sat under the acacia tree and watched them play. The playmates shared guavas, food, and other fruits during recess, but sadly, no one offered David any. So one day, David brought a package. It was very huge in the school. Each one was very curious of what could be inside the package. It was puto seco, made by his grandmother. The most tempting classmates had seen in life. He shared it with shining eyes. He became interesting to his classmates. One day, while the boys were swimming in the river, a boy took the bangka and paddled out to Nidagat-Dagatan and tied a boat in a sinabaw. Pendon had a formal swimming lesson. No wonder he was a swimmer. Pendong swam out far. Suddenly, Pendong's life was in danger. When we saw that Pendong was already in the arms of David, we were so much relieved, even though we laughed nervously. David from then on was the talk of the town. The following Monday, he was talked about around the school. Everybody looked at him now with pride. He was a hero. In this story, come to think of it, David was a hero, an instant hero. But I think he much more gained a lot of friends than just becoming a hero in school because of his generosity and his kind deeds. I think I already know what to do. Thank you very much for being with me today, and I hope you enjoyed the story entitled The Stranger by Ismael V. Maniano. Hope to see you again. Bye-bye.
Yes,
Thank you, Alvin.
palakpakan na ba natin siya? Si Teacher Aziel. Nasaan ka na po? Teacher
Hello
Aziel.
po, sir.
Okay.
Opo.
Okay, sige. May mga, of course, marami akong nakitang mga positives sa'yo. Okay. Tapos, meron din akong mga nakitang pwedeng i-improve. So,
Opo.
if you can take note, so para at least
Opo, sir.
magawa mo na siya sa mga susunod. Kasi you will present also, no, for one of the episodes. Yes. So, first, okay. Maganda sana kung wag kang umupo para lumabas yung boses mo. Kasi, napansin ko all throughout, nakaupo ka, tama ba?
Opo, sir.
Oh, yun. Masyadong relax yung pagkakaupo kasi. Okay?
Opo.
Kailangan
Okay po.
daya lang yung pag-upo. Meaning, you have to sit 3/4 of the flat surface. You don't sit the whole the whole surface of the what do you call this, the chair. Wag po niyong uupuan yung buo kasi magiging comfortable po kayo. Dapat po ang inuupuan niyo yung 1/4 ng 1/4 ba? Oo, 1/4 lang.
1/4 po.
Oo,
Okay po.
kasi para hindi po kayo masyadong maging relaxed, okay?
Okay po.
You have a presence. I can make you a star. I can make you very appealing. Siguro first yung yung costume mo parang hindi bumagay sa storytelling kasi naka-black ka ba? Black ba yung suot mo?
Opo, sir. Nag-try po kasi ako to act like a child din po. Kaso yun lang po yung available costume ko for that.
Okay.
Opo.
Oo. Yun, kung pwede tayong magsuot ng medyo colorful pa. Kasi nga ang black, iiwasan po natin at saka ang white. Kasi yan po yung hindi nagbibigay ng, either kasi when you wear a white, di ba pang bida yon? And when you wear a black, ang kontrabida yon. So medyo nagmumukha kang kontrabida doon sa storytelling mo. Unless na parang kunyari ikaw yung stepmother sa Cinderella. Tapos ganun yung outfit mo. Tapos kunyari masungit ka. Pero loving ka pa rin dapat. Charming ka pa rin dapat. So I think yun, may costume misappropriation lang siya. Tapos, yung okay, so stance.
Direct, pwede pa ako
Yes.
makasingit?
Yes.
So, just in case po, halimbawa, doon sa mga ipoproduce namin, ang gagamitin po ay DepEd okay uniform na ang kulay ay peach ba yun? Or something like pink, no? Peach. And then kung lalaki po siya, brown ba and then white. So what do you suggest po para litaw na litaw kay si teacher? Kasi hindi ganoon ka colorful yung uniform.
Mag-a-add on tayo ng mga ng mga props o kaya ng mga katulad doon sinabi ko, yung brooch, pwedeng maglagay noon para
brooch. Okay,
brooch. Pwede rin kayong gumamit ng mga shawl. Kunyari magso-storytelling, 'di ba? Yung shawl represents or symbolizes, 'di ba? Sometimes we symbolizes our lola basyang or our storytellers. So pwedeng gumamit po siya ng accent, no, by having a shawl. Alam niyo po yung shawl, yung shawl po na iba't ibang kulay, baka meron po kayong mga gano'n.
Yes, sir. Yes po.
Tapos sometimes we also balance it with the use of mga hair bands. Alam niyo yung mga hair accessories. Pwede kayong maglagay ng ribbon, pwede kayong maglagay ng headband na may color para ma-divert yung monochromatic color na brown or medyo dull kasi ang brown eh. I don't know if you have your brown ngayon, so you can show it to me para makita natin how we can put something. Baka lang meron kayo dyan na meron pwede nyong ipakita na color brown. White kasi usually washes out. Diba pag inilawan mo ang white, nawawash out ka? Diba usually ganun po. Ganun na mangyayari po noon kapag naka-white kayo. So either maglagay kayo ng accent, naka-white kayo, pero meron po kayong, may shawl kayo, o kaya meron po kayong something that will give you an extra character. No, aside. Kasi usually, kung puro ganun lang po yung makikita natin, na puro uniform, yung mga host, baka hindi siya umalsa. Baka magmukha po siyang tawag doon? Kasi monochromatic lang eh. Paulit-ulit nakikita ng bata yung kulay. So hindi na siya ma-engganyo. Kaya parang maglalagay ka ng accent para ma-engganyo, para makita niya ano kayang susutin ni teacher, ano kayang idadagdag na suot ni teacher next time. Aabangan niya yun. Parang ganun. So, there. Tapos yung voice projection kasi is okay. I think the problem is with the mic. Anong gamit mong mic, Ma'am AZL?
Yun lang pong default sa phone, sir.
Oh, okay. Saan siya nakapwesto? Ano siya? Bali, sinaksakan mo ng earphone, tapos dinikit mo sa...
Hindi po, sir. Bali, it's 1 meter away from me po, sir.
Yun. Kailangan, remember that we have the lapel. Do you ever hear that? Lapel microphones. In the studio kasi, lapel is used. Kung hindi pwedeng lapel, wireless microphone is used. Kasi kailangan talaga po nakatapat yung bibig sa mic. Pag masyadong malayo, unless may boom mic kayo, alam niyo po yung boom mic? Yung parang mahabang may stick, parang selfie stick, tapos sa dulo, parang may daga ang tawag namin doon yung may yung parang kay Ma'am Elaine.
Yung kay Ma'am Elaine po.
Parang ganun po. Pero
condenser mic po.
Mas mahaba, elongated.
Siya? Cardioid yung mic na yon, yung mahaba. Kasi in all directions, pwede siyang pumick up. Kaya ginagamit yan for crowd scenes. Mga crowd scenes ang paggamit ng cardioid microphones like the boom. Kasi 'di ba yung boom open 'yon, 'di ba? Kahit saan ka pumesto, papasok yung boses. Hindi katulad nitong itong mga mics kasi na ginagamit niyo ngayon, siya 'di ba? One way microphone siya. So condenser mics are one-way microphone, ganyan. So ibig sabihin pag hindi mo tinapat yung boses mo sa bibig, hindi mo tinapat yung bibig mo pala sa microphone, hindi ka maririnig. So, I don't know with the studio kung meron silang boom mic or meron sila pong lapel or meron silang wireless. Syempre hindi niya pag-ulan.
The last time na kami, sir, ang sabi ng taga-PIO and CLTV 36, if we have lapel, yun po ang gagamitin namin, sir, lapel.
Okay.
And most of our teachers, sir, meron silang mga lapel and they're using yung mga lapel sa pagtuturo nila. So they will not stress their voices po.
Okay. Pero sir, yung lapel sa studio or yung studio requirement for the audio should be parang dapat may professional studio quality. Kasi
okay
yung ginagamit po sa classroom, parang hindi po siya e-effect yata. Kasi
okay pa.
I think parang dapat manggaling siya sa, I don't know if meron kayong ganung agreement that you can make use of the technical aspects. Or hindi po. Space lang po yung gagamitin ninyo po sa studio. Or pwede naman sa space lang. Space po.
Opo.
So yung audio nyo po, hindi po manggagaling sa CLTV?
Parang hindi, sir. Kasi although I still have to ask them kung meron silang... Kasi, sir, ang hiningi nila will be the one to prepare the studio. Ang sinabi lang nila is you can just give us parang studio lang and then we will be providing you the rest of the equipment. Yun ang sabi sa amin, sir. I just don't know kung kasama si... kasi nung mag-sample, po kami shoot, ang na-mention nila is yun nga po yung lapel.
Yes, very crucial po kasi siya, sir, because most of your episodes will be spoken. So you will have a host. So make sure po na that your lapel really works. Kasi baka lang maging amateurish po yung tunog niya or tinatawag natin tunog lata kasi usually, pag tunog lata kasi, walang mixing na tinatawag. Minimix po kasi yung bass, yung treble, yung echo. Minimix po natin yan kasi once na very tunog lata siya, hindi siya pleasing to the, what do you call this? To the kids, to the listeners. Kasi may irritation component ang audio, di ba po? Di ba tayo pag nag-echo nga dito, medyo na ano tayo, na off tayo, di ba po? Dapat ganun din po yung consideration natin. Well, let's see po. Tingnan po natin. Kasi yung kay Ma'am Azel, yung audio niya, yun can actually be improved further. But because hindi nga siya masyadong malapit, hindi ganun ka-powerful yung tapo ng boses. Did you get me, Ma'am Azel?
Opo, sir. Because of the limited resources po kasi and materials available, that's why po siguro ganun. Thank you po.
No.
Sir Joey,
Yes, po.
merely because then, sir, it's an audition fee, so they really don't
Ma'am Lynn, copy po kayo.
So, merely because siguro, Sir Joey, that's an audition piece. So whatever it is they have, kaya po, pero with your advice, most likely po we will pick everything that would enhance our performance.
Yes. Yon, para lang para ma-anticipate nyo na what's going to be the future problems. Para makita nyo na po kaagad na ang mic pala, very crucial pala. Ay, opo, very crucial talaga ang microphone kasi yan ang magpapa-engganyo sa mga listeners, di ba? Pag maganda yung tapon ng boses sa microphone, ma-attract talaga yung listeners nyo. So, kasi, kunyari, Ma'am Azel, meron ka mga adjectives and verbs na binabanggit, you really have to emphasize. So, when it comes to storytelling performance, dapat talaga ma-project mo yung adjectives. Nilamon siya ng, nilamon. Or let's say, and then, kanya, he was scolded by his mother. And so, he was scolded by so, inaarte mo din, actually, parang artista ka din talaga kasi inaarte mo yung boses. So, make your adjectives, and this goes to everyone, that you have to make your adjectives, kasi adjectives are describing words, right? And then the verbs are action words. You have to emphasize. And then she walks like a ballet dancer. Meaning ang bilis ang smooth niya maglakad. That's the definition, the description. So kailangan bagayan natin yung ating adjectives and verbs and make use of it. Also, during the shoot, syempre, hindi mo nakikita yung visuals mo, di ba? Tama ba, Ma'am Azel? Hindi mo nakikita yung visuals. So, hindi siya masyadong hindi ka nakaka-relate. dapat you relate with yourself from the visuals. Kasi ikaw, storyteller ka eh. Kaya lang wala ka kasing storybook. So, ang ginawa mo, yung background. Tama ba? So, if that is the case, you have to see first your visuals so that you can connect yourself. You can even point actually eh. Pwede mo siya ituro eh. No? Kasi alam mo ang ipoproject siya sa likod. So, matuturo mo actually siya. So, ang daming pwede talagang i-improve. Pansinin niyo. Okay? And then, of course, parang bumitaw ka na sa bandang gitna. Parang nagbasa ka na, no? Yung umpisa, memorize, di ba? Okay ka eh. Memorize. Nung bandang gitna, parang bumigay ka na, no? Parang, akin na nga na yung script, babasahin ko na. Parang ganun na. Tama ba, Ma'am Aziel?
Opo, meron po talaga akong supposedly book na hawak po doon, sir.
Oh, okay. Yon. So, yun ang mga pwede mong i-improve, ma'am, ha? So, as much as possible, try to minimize your words para yung nagbabasa kasi, ayun, that defeats the whole purpose of audio video recording. Dapat po talaga, either ganito ang technique, ilagay mo yung gumawa ka ng parang tinatawag nating idiot board. We call it idiot board. Manila paper lang yan, ma'am.
Yes po.
Speaking point, talking points lang ang ilagay nyo. Kung whole script kasi siya, dapat meron kang katulong na iniikot sa isang stick. Alam mo yung stick, ganun ang nabutan ko sa ABS kasi yan eh. Yung ganun ang ginagawa namin. Talagang wala kaming lusot na gumawa ng script, ilalagay sa Manila paper.
Sir,
tapos,
Sir John?
Yes po.
Ang we ask yung PIO, sabi namin, can you provide us a prompter? So parang wala. So sabi ko, na lang, strategize. Parang LCD projector, sir, na i-flash na lang namin paharap. And then pwede niyang basahin na lang. Doon na lang nakafocus si
Ay, oo. Very nice idea yun.
Kung may projector po. Para nakikita sa screen na malaki po yung mga niya, yung mga dialogue niya.
Tama. Just make sure lang, sir, na kung nasaan yung camera, nandun directly behind sa likod, yung binabasa. Kasi usually, sasaliwa po yung mata niya kapag, kunyari, nasa kanan yung projector, nasa kaliwa yung camera. Hindi siya titingin sa camera. Titingin siya doon sa pino-project kasi binabasa niya eh. So, kailangan make sure it's directly behind the camera. Okay. Sige po. Tapos, ang gusto ko kay may ex-appeal si sorry with the term, but may ex-appeal si parang bata pa ba siya? Si Aziel Tolentino. Ma'am Aziel, bata ka pa?
32 po, sir. Just turned 32.
Bata po.
Ko mga nasa 20s ka lang, in fairness. Nasa 20s, correct. So, ibig sabihin, malaki ang potential mo to be a very good host. Malaki. You will just have to be guided kasi clear yung diction mo eh. I could hear the diction eh. Nakikinig ako kanina sa diction mo. It's very clear, it's very well enunciated. Kulang lang sa buhay, maybe because medyo, syempre parang hindi ka naman performer agad eh, di ba? So, pero parang you have the potential to do it better, to do it with flying colors. So, yun lang, pakinggan mo lang yung pakinggan mo lang yung sarili mo. Okay. Sige, next po tayo.
We'll have the math, si Ma'am Vanessa Pangan. Math.
Okay po. Sir John, before we go on to that, may question lang po regarding the physical look or appearance po namin. Kami po ba ang magpo-provide ng makeup or pwede po kami magpa-assist sa aming co-teacher na marunong naman?
Opo. Actually, I was asking po, Ma'am Carmen Evangelista. Sabi ko kay Ma'am Carmen, our EPS in TLE, Home Economics. Ma'am, pwede bang yung mga magagaling mo, di ba meron sila sa Techno-Olympics, yung mga magagaling na mga makeup artist mo doon, if they can share yung kanilang talent para ma-enhance lalo yung ganda ng mga teacher presenters natin. No? But if you can, no, kung sino yung available siguro, we can ask to kid their assistance, no, yung magaling. So tayo na ang mag-strategize. No?
Okay po.
Ano mangyayari yan? Okay, we'll have po Ma'am Vanessa Pangan. Ma'am Vanessa,
Okay, Ma'am Vanessa Pangan. Good morning, Ma'am Vanessa.
Good morning po. I-present ko lang, ano ko na po. Wait lang.
Okay, while we are waiting, batiin muna
Sunod,
natin.
sunod po yung ating Filipino o Ma'am Cherry after Ma'am Vanessa Pangan, no? Ma'am
Okay.
Cherry, sunod po yun sa inyo.
Next will be Filipino after Ma'am Vanessa. Ayan, Ma'am Vanessa is already presenting.
Po ba? Nakikita niyo na po? Yung play ko na
Yes,
po
I
yung
can see it, ma'am, but the audio, please share audio so we can hear.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Narinig niyo po, ma'am. Present ko na.
Very supportive. Yes, Ma'am Jane.
I am teacher Vanessa, your math teacher. How are you? That's very good. I am also feeling excited today for a new fun-filled activity that we have for our discussion. Are you ready? Great. Now, before we proceed, let's have first a review of what we have discussed last week. What is it about? That's correct. We talk about rational numbers and irrational numbers. What is a rational number? A rational number is a set of numbers that can be expressed in the form of A over B, wherein B is not equal to 0. What are the examples? 1/2, 2/3, 0.5, 0.56. Because rational numbers can be expressed in the form of a fraction and decimal numbers, which are repeating and terminating decimals. How about you? Can you give an example? Fantastic. Now, how about irrational numbers? Irrational numbers is a set of numbers that cannot be expressed in the form of A over B. They are non-terminating and non-repeating decimals. For example, pi, 0.5666631 and infinity. They are non-repeating and non-terminating decimals. How about you? Can you give an example? Good job. Now, let us discuss our discussions for today. Are you ready to listen? Good. Now, let us start. Today, we are going to talk about principal square roots. Are you ready to listen? Fantastic. Now, let us have our objectives. Let us read it together. Number 1, define principal square roots. And number 2, identify if the principal square root is a rational or irrational number. Now, let us start. What is a principal square root? Principal square root is a non-negative root of a non-negative real number. For example, the square root of 25. The square root of 25 is positive 5 and negative 5. Since we are talking about the positive integer or the positive root, then the square root of positive 25 is positive 5. Another example, square root of 100. The roots of square root of 100 are positive 10 and negative 10. But since we are talking about the non-negative root of a non-negative integer, therefore our principal root for square root of 100 is 10. How about you? Can you give me an example of a principal square root? Correct. These are another examples. Now, do you have any question? Now, let us move on to determining if the given principal square root is irrational or
Okay
irrational.
na. Ma'am Elaine, okay na siya.
Ay, okay po.
Cut na natin para makakuha pa tayo ng iba.
Yes, Ma'am Vanessa, thank you for sharing.
Ma'am Vanessa, natutuwa ako sa'yo.
Ah, yes. Wait lang po.
Sige, para marami pa tayong ma-accommodate na mga iba pang videos. Ma'am Vanessa, you have a very nice projection. That's one. Well-groomed yung itsura mo. And may connect ka sa audience mo. So nako-connect ako. Naalala ko tuloy yung mga inaaral ko sa math before. Kasi medyo mahina po talaga ako sa math. Kaya ako nag-arts. Okay? Siguro ano lang, parang make sure lang, Ma'am Vanessa, na wag kang papayag na static ka lang sa isang lugar. Dapat either you go to the right or to the left para may variations. Para hindi ka lang talaga direta. So, minsan kasi the suggestions will come from the hosts. Kung saan sila komportable kung gusto ba nilang umupo sa stool. Kasi talagang chair. Sandalan yon. So you will not be comfortable. So you can request for a stool. You can go from one place to another para may para enticing ka pa panoorin. Tapos you can still improve your reality of the face, yung facial expression mo, ma'am. Pwede pa ma-improve yan. Kunyari, may pinapasagutan ka, tapos excited ka, you have to express the excitement. So basically, yun yung pwede mong ma-improve, ma'am. Yung again, the use of the understanding of the adjectives and the verbs used para maging theatrical siya. Tapos you can put hairpins on your face, on your hair. So kunyari baka may mga, di ba may mga ganon, may mga pins, mga hairpins na numbers. Kasi math ka, di ba? So ito na suotin mo yung mga different symbols, 'di ba? Nakakatuwa 'yon. So you have to symbolically use these mga hair accessories para ma-entice lalo yung mga bata. So congrats. Thank you, Ms. Vanessa.
Direct.
Yes po.
Okay lang ba na all throughout nung kanyang video half lang body? Or is it more interesting kung merong mga din shot na whole body siya, ganon?
Most of that, actually, pag nag-taping po kayo, dapat lagi po merong 3 versions. Para sa editing, papalit-palit po. Usually, you will have the full shot, meaning from head to foot, you should be recorded. So may isang camera po kayo na full shot, may isang camera na medium shot, may isang camera na close up. Wag po kayong papayag na laging naka full shot. Kasi pag full shot, hindi na makikita yung expression ng mukha, lalo na if the face emphasizes something, let's say excitement, hindi na makikita po 'yon kapag full shot. That's why ine-edit po natin siya kasi para makita natin yung closer expression by the use of the close-up shot. So tama po kayo, Sir June. Dapat po merong variations ng camera shots. Pero director's responsibility po yun. Magka-capture po yung director po. So dapat may 3 shots, 3 camera setup, ang tawag po doon. Dapat laging may 3 camera setup. Isa sa center is the full shot, and that's the number 2 camera. Camera 2 ang tawag doon. Facing the facing the cameras, kung ako yung TV presenter, yung nasa kanan ko is the camera 1. Ito po yung pwedeng medium shot niya. Okay? And then yung close-up shot ko, pwedeng nito po sa may kaliwa ko. Perspective ko po as TV host. So, nung nasa harap ko, nasa gitna, camera 2, nasa kanan ko, camera 1, yung nasa kaliwa, camera 3. So, 1, 2, 3, camera 1, 2, 3. So, 3 po dapat ang camera. Okay, isa pa po. Meron pa po ba
Okay, congratulations, Ma'am Vanessa. Congratulations also to Ma'am Jane, the very supportive EPS of Math. Sir June?
Okay.
Sir Jonathan
Actually po marami. Ito Pilipino. Ito po. Sir, yung kanina Sir Alvin, ano po? Meron na po yata yan.
Good morning.
This is
Welcome to College 12, a program where education continues at your respective television. I am Teacher K, your teacher for this session. Today, we will learn about real or make-believe, fact or non-fact images. With the rise of social media, it is important that we know how to identify real or make-believe, fact or non-fact images to prevent the spread of wrong information. We'll know more about real or make-believe, fact or non-fact images through these two short video clips. But before that, please take note that at the end of this video, we will be answering three questions. Number one, what do we mean by real or fact images? Number two, what do we mean by make-believe or non-fact images? Number three, how do these two differ from each other? Halos lahat ay nagtatanong doon sa aming bayan. What about nothing? You said the words again. There you have it. The video clip during my summer vacation in Boracay and the other video clip during my stage play Ibalong. Let's start with the word real or fact images. It could happen in real life. It exists. Believable. It is known or proved to be true. Not an imagination. Not an imitation or artificial. What's presented in the first video clip? You're correct. It is real or believable. In the first clip, that is me in Boracay, singing while enjoying the water. Therefore, it is real or believable. On the other hand, make-believe or fact images could not happen in real life. An act of pretending or imagining, imitating, and unbelievable. What image did you see on the second video clip? Exactly. That is make-believe or unbelievable.
Ma'am Elaine, okay na po.
This
Okay,
the
thank
play
you po.
Ibarra, where I played the
Mr.
role of
Jonathan.
Ibingan. Ibingan is one of the monsters in the play. It is a fictional character. Therefore,
Okay, all right. Sir Joey, go ahead.
Okay, andyan po si Teacher K. Nandiyan po si Teacher K.
Andyan po.
Teacher K. Andyan siya. Okay, alam mo ko yung mukha niya. Very, ano siya, very encouraging yung mukha niya. Kung saan siya nagtuturo, anong grade level?
Okay, can you chat your grade level and from what school are you? Or you are, rather?
Grade 6 po yata si ma'am. Grade 6.
Okay.
Grade 6 values.
That's,
Okay.
Okay. Okay, very, very, ano siya, very encouraging yung mukha niya. Siguro kasi parang happy person siya, so nag-exhibit siya ng ganong positive performance. And actually, very clear siya magsalita, and maganda yung putol niya ng, ano niya, phrasing niya. Maganda yung phrasing, yung paano putulin yung paragraphs niya. Kasi remember that conversational dialogues to, so parang naka-format siya na in paragraph form. Putulin niyo po yun. Diba nilalagyan po natin ng slash, okay, slash, diba, 1 slash, 2 slashes. So nilalagay na doon. At per unit,
Kanina po nanggagaling yung sound. Pamute lang po for a while.
per unit, per beats. Okay, per unit, per beat. Per unit is per topic. Tapos, di ba, kunyari, magsasample ka, nasa under 1 unit pa yon. Tapos, ang dalawang slash, beat. Ibig sabihin, you have to shift because you will change a topic. So, kailangan ilagay nyo yung script nyo. Pwede nyong sulatin, ilagay nyo, i-take note nyo. So 1 slash is for the unit, meaning same thought, same idea. The double slashes used for
for beats, meaning in preparation for your shift. Ibig sabihin, that's the end of the unit. Did you get that? So dapat as presenters, alam niyo po yun. Okay? Maganda yung setting niya, very very creative yung setting. Okay, at may effort. Nakita mo talaga effort siya sa audition. Ang kailangan lang na improvement siguro is actually it's not more of an improvement, it's more of a suggestion na ano siya, kung maganda boses nyo, guys, pwedeng sa simula kumakanta kayo, ha? Pwedeng, kunyari, nasa table kayo, kumakanta kayo, tapos biglang, ay, nandiyan na pala kayo. Parang may drama kayong ganon. Nandiyan na pala kayo, mga students. O halika, mag-start na tayo mag-aral. Para hindi siya diretsong nakatayo ka agad. Gets nyo ba? Hindi siya nakatayo ka agad, magle-lecture na. So, meron siyang gimmick sa simula. So, pwede tayong mag-variate ng ganoon. Na magkaroon ng, kung magaling kayong sumayaw, ay ba yung sumayaw muna kayo. Yun yung sinasabi nating warm up for audience. Kasi lalo na kung galing lunch, naku, inaantok lahat yan. O kaya kung umaga, I'm sure, kailangan nilang pakilusid, pasundan nyo, ganon. Bigyan nyo ng konting icebreaker, ganyan. Pwede nyong i-expose ang inyong talent. Kahit konti lang, 5 seconds, 6 seconds, 7 seconds. Okay, that's it for Teacher K. Mag-last na tayo.
Thank you, Sir Joey.
Po? Last.
Learning a lot. Thank you po. Okay.
So, thank you, Mama Lee.
Filipino.
Magandang araw mga kabokbok. Muli ako si Teacher Chill ng Bahay Pare National High School, ang teacher mo artista at fashionista. Welcome to my lesson vlog. Sa araw na ito ay ating tatalakayin ang asignaturang komunikasyon at pananaliksik sa wika at kulturang Pilipino. Ang ating talakayan ay iikot tungkol sa kahulugan at katangian ng wika. Ano pang hinihintay mo? Kunin mo na ang iyong ballpen at kwaderno para sa gawaing pampagkatito. Handa ka na ba? At ang iyong isasagot ay, aba, syempre.
Magandang araw mga kamokmok! Sa araw na ito ay ating pag-uusapan ang kahulugan at katangian ng wika para sa asignaturang komunikasyon at pananaliksik sa wika at kulturang Pilipino. Ayon kay Karl Marx, ang wika ay kasintanda ng kamalayan. Ang wika ay praktikal na kamalayan na umiiral din para sa ibang tao. Ang wika gaya ng kamalayan ay lumilitaw lamang dahil kailangan. Dahilan sa pangangailangan sa pakikipagsalamuha sa ibang tao. Ang ibig sabihin nito, ang tao mula nang isinilang sa mundo at magkaisip ay likas at praktikal sa kanya ang matuto sa paggamit ng wika upang matugunan ang kanyang pangangailangan. Ayon naman kina Constantino Zapra, ang wika ay kalipunan ng mga salita at ang pamamaraan ng pagsama-sama ng mga ito para magkaunawaan o makapag-usap ang isang grupo ng mga tao. Ito ay mga pinagsama-samang salita upang makabuo ng pangungusap na siyang gagamitin ng tao sa pakikipagtalastasan ng magkaunawaan. Ayon naman kay Nelson Mandela, kapag kinausap mo ang tao sa wikang kanyang nauunawaan, ito'y patungo sa kanyang isip. Kapag kinausap mo siya sa kanyang wika, ito'y patungo sa kanyang puso. Ang nais ipahiwatig ni Mandela sa kanyang pakahulugan ay, kapag ang isang tao ay kinausap mo sa wikang kanyang ito ay proseso lamang sa kanyang isip.
Lalabas pa ba siya?
Ay kinausap mo sa kanyang sarili.
Pwede i-forward na natin.
At humahaplos sa kanyang puso.
Kung lalabas pa siya, baka hindi na kasi.
Forward daw po, ayan.
Hindi na siya lumabas.
Wika.
Okay.
Walang wikang pare-pareho. Ika nga, no two individuals are exactly alike. Halimbawa, may katangian ng wikang Nihongo na maaaring
Okay na po.
Hindi na kasi siya lumabas. Okay.
At yan ang ating
Okay na
talakayan para sa ating
Ayan. So, si anong pangalan po ng si teacher, ano po siya? Name niya po?
Maricel.
Teacher Maricel. Andyan po si Teacher Maricel.
Actually, Sir Joe, wala siya. Ito si Ma'am Cherry. Kinuha ko lang yung...
Okay, hi Ma'am Cherry. Sige po, kasi actually I like her personality. Siya yung parang feeling ko, parang baklang babae, ganon. Tama po ba?
Yes.
Or very conservative?
Correct.
Baklang babae siya, no? Halata eh. Isang tingin ko pala, alam ko nang makakasundo ko siya.
Tama.
So, I like her I like her image, yung personality. O kaya lang nakaupo siya sa kama ba yun? Sa kama na yata siya nakaupo. Ano? Oo. So, yun ang itatry nating iiwasan. Well, kung sa studio naman kayo mag-shoot, I'm sure naman most of the time nakatayo po kayo. Iba't po kasi talaga pag nakatayo. And kaya nga yung mga host natin sa mga TV shows, di ba, yung Showtime, tingnan mo naman, all throughout the show nakatayo sila. Masakit po sa paa yun, pero tinitiis po nila yon because the energy really comes from the feet. Pataas po, naglalaro lang po siya from feet to head, bumababa, umaakyat.
Hello everyone, it's me, Teacher Jex.
Yun po. So, nagsa-struggle siya sa pag-upo. Kaya, yun yung pwede niyang i-improve. Tapos yung graphics, dahil graphics dependent siya, and yung voice-over yung pinaka-magdadala, dapat yung voice-over should be dramatized. Always. Even if it's an essay, it should still be story told. Or kasi ano siya eh, pag nagkukwento ka ng essay, 'di ba? Parang or pag nagbabasa ka ng essay, para ka rin nagkukwento. So make sure na i-exert niya yung efforts niya sa vocal actions to the use of the adjectives and words and the emphasis of such material. Lalo na kung VO lang. Kasi pag VO, kailangan either gumagalaw yung mga graphics or napakaganda ng storytelling voiceover. Okay? So, either of the two. Okay, that's it for Teacher Maricel. Paki-extend na lang po sa kanya yung comments po.
Hello everyone, it's me, Teacher Jex. From Santo Tomas National High School. Before anything else, what's out? Shout out to our beautiful ETFs in mathematics here at the Division of Pampanga, Ma'am Jane P. Valencia. I'm very grateful for noticing my first video. When someone is being appreciated, surely he or she will be motivated, just as I am. Once again, thank you so much. Today, we will be talking about the addition of integers.
We will be using these images to represent integers. Happy faces for the positive integers, while angry faces for the negative integers. Let's grab my solutions then. So, how is this? The first layer represents the first addend. The second layer represents the second addend. And lastly, the bottom part represents the sum. To get the sum, all we need to do is to eliminate all the opposite numbers. What will be left is the sum. Say, for example, we have positive 3 plus negative 3. Since this pair are opposite numbers, we will be eliminating them. Same as true to the
okay na po.
and to this pair.
Actually, napanood ko yung video na yan eh. Napanood ko siya. Sana may isa na lang tayo kasi napansin ko puro babae lahat ng presenters. Wala ba tayong lalaking presenter? Para at least tingnan natin from a male perspective pag nag-present ko paano. Last, hanap tayo ng isa. Last. Bigay.
Nakikiusap po. Yun sa TLE daw, nakikiusap po. Beauty care. There.
ito ay
lalaki sana, lalaki. Lalaki yung
sa Diyos
presenter.
para magsagawa ng isang pagtulos. Ano ba yung mga tinutukoy na
Wait. Sige. Yung kay Teacher Jex, si Teacher Jex po ba? Nandyan? Andyan si Teacher Jex?
Opo.
Andyan siya. You're so beautiful. You look like an artist. Okay?
Thank you
So
po.
that is your strength. That is your asset. Kung mahuhumaling tumingin sa iyo yung mga audience mo because you're beautiful. And then you're not afraid to get pangit. Yung nagpapatawa ka kasi you have a humor eh. So yun ang maganda sa isang lesson, naglalagay tayo ng humor. Okay, and then the technicals react to it, 'di ba? Nagre-react yung mga sound effect mo, ganyan. So ang wala akong masyadong comment sa iyo for as long as you're all aware that huwag kayong matatakot kumangit, no? When you perform in front of the camera, okay lang na magpatawa, okay lang na mag-react ng so, in short, yun yung ating tatandaan. And yun yung nakita ko kay Teacher Jex. Very, almost excellent si Teacher Jex. Congrats!
Thank you po.
Para pong walang lalaki, sir. Sir,
Congrats, Ma'am Jex! Love you!
Thank you po, Ma'am Jex.
Sir Jonathan, yung beauty care po muna. Nakikiusap si Ma'am Carmen. Sir, wala kasing lalaki eh. Walang lalaki na
Sige,
papalabas ke po. Ayun eh, papasingit ke. Ay, papasingit po niya. Waren eh. Mato niya kasi lalaki.
Magaling. Ngayon ating pupuri i-practice at ipakilala siya sa iyo. Puri ko lang aking sila at akilala ng kapong halugulan. Kasi puri ka, ang halugulan na kayo naman. Makasadya na kayo? Gumisap yung nasikan? Magaling. Ngayon, bakit at ipakilala siya kayo in kakamunang halugulan? Ating nini. Nalingawas ka mo kaya? Naluya? Magaling, metong yang mestra. Nalo mo yung obra ni metong mestra, anak? Naluya? Magaling, yung metong mestra. Tuturuanan na katamo o matala na katamo tuturuanan. Sumulat, magaling. Ang pong namin tuturuan yung katamo ni metong matyagang mestra. Magaling, tuturuanan na katamong Manila. Nalo pa. Kagaling, tuturuanan na katamo. Mamasa. Hindi naman anak, hindi yung ipaking at ipakilala kaya kayong kaluguran ko. Yapin niya ini. Kilala niya ba nung niya? Kulis sa kiyepeng ng mas masikan? Daming ahos na mo? Magaling, metong yan. Pulis. Lalo mo yung obra ni metong pulis, anak. Lalo yan. Lalo yan.
Okay, pwede na siya.
Obra ni metong pulis. Iyang magtanggol at magigtas kinatamo ka rin tamong gagawa.
What is left is the sun.
Nandyan si Teacher TJ. Nandyan si Teacher TJ.
Nandito po.
Unmute na lang po. Plus, -4.
Nako, I hope to see you in person, Teacher TJ, because may kasundo tayo.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yes, very articulate ka. Very, you have the confidence. You have the performance elements.
Yes.
Very conscious ka of the use of your body. Tapos very well projected. So alam mo na nagpo-project ka. So
Yes,
nakikita natin also syempre, in-organize mo sa utak mo yung outline ng i-discuss mo, which is actually memorized, no? And kaya nakakatuwa na makita na may performance elements ka that are powerful.
They charge
Very theatrical.
Opo, salamat po.
Pleasing yung look mo. Tapos yun yung sinasabi ko, pansin nyo, naka-white siya. Parang wala ka nang makukuha. You cannot get anything from it. So hindi ko talaga alam paano natin masosolve yun eh. Paano ba? Pwedeng naka-white pero may parang special costume requirement. Pwedeng naka-jacket or may gimmick sa likod ng jacket. Nakasulat yung pangalan nung subject na tinuturo nyo. No? Parang kailangan mag-isip ng gimmick eh. Kasi nga pag white lang siya talaga, yun, the tendency is really to look at everything else aside from your costume. So, and then, at sino nagka-camera sa'yo doon? May nagka-camera ba sa'yo doon?
Yes, sir.
Siyempre,
Yes, sir. Meron po. Meron po. Opo.
Medyo hinihilo niya ako kasi sinisway niya. Ewan ko kung sinisway niya right to left. Parang nahihypnotize ako. Kasi
actually,
parang
steady lang po siya. Hindi po, dalawang camera po yung gamit niya that time, sir. May nasa table, tapos meron siyang kapak. Opo. Para dun sa hoist po. Opo.
Okay. Naka-tripod ba siya?
Yes, sir. Naka-tripod. Opo, sir. Naka-tripod po.
Or hawak lang, handheld?
Naka-tripod, sir. Sa mismong classroom po pinigyan, sir.
Okay. Okay. Make sure na naka-tripod unless the director will tell us na i-handheld siya. Ibig sabihin ng handheld, hawak-hawak niya lang kasi kunyari lumalapit yung camera doon sa mukha nung speaker o ibang treatment yun.
Opo.
Yun. So, but most of the time, para mas stable yung camera placements, dapat naka-tripod. Okay, thank you so much, Teacher TJ. Mahusay ka.
Meron po tayo requested by male presenter from Araling Panlipunan.
Sige. Last na ba ito?
Pwede isa pa, sir, after po nito. Request lang po nung sa PLE, Beauty Care.
No problem. Yes po.
People excited sila sa money.
What
costs your money? Your mother has to know that very well. But the question is, how much does it cost to borrow money? Separate places like the bank, or individual like the buhay, or your kapitbahay who does five things. They charge different amounts at different times. But they usually charge at a percent per year of the amount borrowed. And that is called as an interest. An interest is the cost of borrowing money. It is the amount paid by the borrower as a fee for the lender. And it is usually expressed as a percent. It has two kinds, the simple and the compound interest. But for today's visual, we're going to discuss about the simple interest.
Simple interest is based on the principal amount of loan or deposit. For example, borrow one today and pay
Teacher
it back
Kaya,
after
are you
1
there?
month.
Teacher
You're
Kaya?
welcome.
Is Teacher Kaya there? Wala siya.
Nasa live stream po siya.
Okay, nasa live stream. Teacher Kaya, the camera likes you very much. Ito yung isa sa mga qualities ng pag television cameras, pag film cameras. Nora Honor, if you know Miss Nora Honor, the superstar, the camera likes her very much. When she looks at the camera, para siyang paborito ng camera. And that's why she's a very, very great actress. Teacher Kia, you have that potential. nakikipag-usap yung mata mo sa camera kahit hindi ka masyadong, kahit quite conscious ka pa, nakikita ko na nakikipag-usap yung mata mo sa camera. And that is actually one of the assets to become a very good TV presenter. Very dynamic din yung movement mo. So meaning you are able to make use of the spaces around your camera frame. So that is also good. And then your movements also, gumagamit ka ng hand gestures, which are very, very crucial also for hosts or for TV presenters. Okay, ngayon ganito. Siguro because your face looks very plain kasi yung face mo eh. At saka maputi ka ba? Maputi ba siya? O kasi kung maputi siya, maglagay siya ng konting blush. O kailangan maputi mukha eh. Medyo maputla po siya. Kailangan maglagay siya ng blush. Yung a bit, put some colors to her face para din ma-variate niya yung monotony nung face niya. Kasi may tendency maging flat yung face niya because of her kaputian. So maglalagay tayo ng konting lipsticks, a little play of lipstick and makeup para maging buhay na buhay. At saka konting accessories, siguro hikaw or something or headband. Okay, but in terms of performance, okay din siya. Okay din si Teacher Kea.
Thank you, Teacher
Congrats,
Kea.
Teacher Kea.
Thank you, Direk. Galing ng math
Yes,
senior
po.
high school.
Apo. Walang audio. Walang audio.
This is for ESP, I think.
Hana ng mga katoto na nangangahulugang may kasama ako sa pagkuklas o may kasama akong nakakakita ng katotohanan. Ang kilos loob ay inilalarawan ni Santo Tomas de Aquino bilang rational appetency o makatwirang pagkagusto, na kung saan ang tao ay likas na naaakit sa mabuti at lumalayo sa masama. Ayon kay Santo Tomas de Aquino, ang kalikasan ng tao ay binubuo ng espiritual at material. Narito ang dalawang kakayahan ng tao. Ang una ay ang pangkaalamang fakultad o knowing faculty, na binubuo ng panloob at panlabas na pandama na nakakatulong upang makaunawa, makahusga, at makabuo ng katwiran ayon sa isang sitwasyon o pangyayari. Ang mga panlabas na pandama ay binubuo ng paningin, pandinig, pangamoy, panlasa, at pandama, na kung saan ay nagkakaroon ng direktang ugnayan sa realidad. Ang panloob na pandama ay binubuo ng
Madaling, okay na po.
kamalayan,
Okay na raw po.
memorya, instinct, at imahinasyon.
Okay. Si teacher, anong name po ni teacher?
Teacher Miles po.
Teacher Miles. Parang kapatid niya ba si Teacher Jex? Magkamukha sila. Magkaiba sila ng school, ano? Magkaiba sila ng school?
Yes po, magkaiba po, magkaiba.
Okay. Anong tinuturo ni Teacher Miles?
ESP po.
ESP.
Yes,
Okay.
Valid.
Okay. Ano siya? Meron siyang quality of a broadcaster. Okay, when I say quality of a broadcaster, you have certain qualities that can actually excel in formula broadcasting. Pag sinabi kong formula broadcasting, it's actually the way you speak is actually very like a broadcast journalist or a broadcaster, no, in general. So meron kang ganun quality. Now, if you have that quality, okay, that is make it to your advantage. Meaning, pag meron kang mga reports that you really have to make it very strong, you can make use of that approach. Okay? Okay yung ganyang approach.
Pero when you want to storytell, medyo hindi siya fit. Hindi siya aakma. Bakit? Kasi masyadong formula yung the way you read, di ba? At sinasabi ko na nagigets nyo ba na parang meron siyang speech pattern, yun. Meron siyang ganon, may speech pattern, which is not a bad thing. Hindi ko sinasabing negative ang speech pattern. Okay din ang speech pattern, especially for broadcasters. Di ba pare-pareho from GMA, from ABS, pare-pareho magsalita, pansin nyo. Inaaral po kasi siya, meron talagang structure na ganun magsalita to make it very neutral. Hindi kasi pwedeng emotional ang broadcaster. Now, if your topic is not connected with that concept, ay pwede kayong mag-storytell ng normal. Yung kunyari, kids, you have to make sure that you know the qualities of, para ka nagkukwento, para kang nagko-connect to them. Kasi that's more natural, organic, that's more preferred actually by students. Na-engage sila. So I think yung intonation mo can still be improved, but you have the works of a broadcaster. Yun lang. Okay, congratulations, Teacher Miles.
Thank you, Sir Joey. Congrats, Miles.
Oh, hello there. It's good to see you. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Mom Elaine FC from the Senior High School of Ben's High School. And today, we'll be talking about a fantastic topic, drama. Before we proceed, I would like you to give me your best smile and let us share positivity through this quotation. Train your mind to see the good in everything. Positivity is a choice. The happiness of your life depends on the quality of your thoughts. You see, everyone shares the same predicament in this time of pandemic. So we have to keep faith and stay positive. Guys, I would like to share you something.
Si Marga ang tunay na magdragon. Kaya kung meron man kayong pinapaplanuhan na birthday celebration, it should be Marga's birthday.
Daniela, please stop.
Nothing to do it. This is going to be the worst night of my life.
I know you have an idea of what you have just seen. It's fascinating that we can relate to traumas that we have watched.
Okay po. Mamiling, okay na po. Ikaw ba yan, Mamiling?
Are coming from the emotions of other people. Did you know that? Trauma is...
Gusto kong pumunta sa'yo. Gusto kong pupuntahan ka. Kasi gusto ko itang gusto ko itang gawing bakla, ganon. Gusto ko gawing kang kasi you have the assets of, being a drama teacher. Ang ganda kasi ng diction mo. I really like the way you pronounce the words. You're really in the English division. Am I right? You're teaching English?
Yes po, sir.
Okay. It's very halata. Kaya lang pwede ka, kasi yung itsura mo, mukha kang manang. Dapat baguhin natin yan. Ilang taon ka na ba, Ma'am Elaine?
I'm 30 po.
Ay, naku, Diyos ko, bata-bata niyan. Tingnan mo ako, 46, pero tingnan mo naman, mukha kong 20s. Joke. Yun yung...
Ganun.
Oo, kaya gusto ko actually pumunta kay Ma'am Elaine kasi gusto ko siyang magsha-shopping tayo, bibila kita ng mga sexy outfits, ganyan. Tapos magpapagupit tayo, magpapa-short hair. Alam mo ba si Ma'am Dado, dati short hair yan, napakaganda. Ang beautiful ni Ma'am Dado. I think you have to, eto lang suggestion lang though, baka nga conservative kasi itong siguro ano tawag doon, parang summa cum laude. Tama ba? Honors ka ba? Honors students ka, no? Halata Okay, I think first you have to consider first your outfits, no? I think take away that very conservative because remember that when you are in the arts, maganda talaga na very very sinasabi nga nila very ano daw, very flamboyant. Yan, that's a word, flamboyant. Ang mga theater directors, mga theater performers, they're flamboyant basically because they really express what their thoughts are.
Ang kahulugan at tatanian ng wika.
You are so,
may marami kayong natutunan sa araw na ito.
You're so
like, share, and subscribe sa
yung audio. Sir Jonathan, yung audio po. Your qualities are there. It's innate. It's actually part of your system. And I suppose that you are really interested in drama. You are really interested in theater. So if you are, then you have to change your look. You have to change your ganon. Naka-high heels ka. Hindi. Kasi mukha kang papasok ng madre, ha? Ma'am Elaine, wag. Sayang yung ano mo. Well, of course, kailangan religious tayo. Okay yon. Pero you can change your image to your advantage, to your advantage. Kasi you have that. You have all these qualities to become a very engaging drama teacher. So continue what you do. Okay? Sige, thank you, Teacher Elaine.
Thank you very much, sir. We also have last one, I think.
Yay! Last one.
Opo.
Yay!
I'm very sorry for those who cannot accommodate. Ang dami pong nagsisend actually, Sir Joey. And we are very, very overwhelmed with this many videos. Yes, Ma'am Rollin?
Directing EPS, Ma'am Mary Ann Samson from PE po sana, magpapakritik po sana sa inyo. Isa lang po.
After po siguro nung kay Sir Leo,
yes,
because he is much requested here on our chat, from principal to EPS, ang daming nagre-request sa kanya. So at least, meron pa tayong isang lalaki to present. Okay po?
Sige pa. Sige po lang. Go lang. Go lang and go.
Okay po.
Sige, Sir Jonathan, anytime po, pwede.
Okay.
So while waiting po, so direct siguro would it be okay, more advisable din po na aside from the school uniform, talagang meron kaming din gagamitin na mga costume or attire na not necessarily okay pang uniform all the time, ano po?
Yes po. I really suggest na ganun po sana para din hindi siya magmukhang monochromatic.
Apo.
Pero sir, kailangan po syempre kailangan corporate attire pa rin or kailangan yung kinda attractive. Opo.
So we'll just see to it na in one episode merong instances talaga na nakasuot ng uniform, okay, si presenter, no,
yes.
Sir? Opo.
Pwede po. Parang kunyari, di ba may wash day din tayo dati ng estudyante. Parang ganun din po yung teacher. Parang meron siyang isang episode, kunwari, na siya, yung on his own. Pero yun nga, may requirement. Either kailangan medyo semi-formal or smart casual, ganun po.
Okay, Sir Jonathan, sige po.
Nadami ko pa nakikitang mga mga poging mga teachers natin. I want to meet mga male teachers natin kasi usually yan ang mga mahihiyain, mga lalaki. Kahit na pleasing yung mukha, kung mahihiyain, di ba minsan na-off tayo. Minsan parang, turn off. So kaya gusto ko makita yung mga lalaki natin. Yung mga babae natin mahuhusay. In fairness. Mahuhusay at saka magaganda. Magaganda yung mukha. Magaganda yung mga mukha nila. Of course, in all shapes and sizes. So, nakakatuwa. Nakakatuwa kasi, di ba? At least
in all shapes and sizes.
Oo nga. At saka, okay lang naman yon. Pero syempre, masarap kasi kumain talaga eh. So, kung maiiwasan nyo, usually naman, okay naman din ang look healthy sa camera kasi depende sa character mo. Okay? Pag ang character mo syempre jolly, masiyahin. Oo, okay lang. Okay lang naman na parang ano ka, healthy ganyan. Okay, so ganon. Oh, Sir Jonathan, anytime po para lang hindi dead air. Ayan, Sir Leo. Sir Leo.
Much awaited.
Ay, hindi, si Sir Leo naman tayo. Okay.
Hello, Sir Leo. Sige po. Siya na nag-present.
Oo.
Share audio lang po, Sir Leo, ha?
Ayan, kasi minsan naglo-load pa. Ayan.
Yes po.
Naku, di ikaw ang may hawak ng Drama Guild dyan. Ma'am Elaine? Kumuha tayo ng production. Soon.
Nasa milk lang po yung sa akin, sir. Na-champo lang po dun sa milks ko yung drama.
Sir June, drama
okay.
daw. Sir June, mag-pray time sarili. Sir
production.
June.
Ano po yan? Ayan na si Sir Leo.
Oh, yung audio mo, Sir Leo, ha?
Share audio po, Sir Leo.
Sir, naka-mute po kayo, Sir Leo. Ayan, nakalagay po na. Ay. Naka-mute yung mismong Google Meet niyo po siguro.
Sir Leo, ano na lang po dun sa settings ninyo. Dun sa may 3 dots, I think. And then, share audio po.
Ayun, naka-mute siya. Simulan po niyo ulit sa simula po.
Good morning to everyone. I'm Sir Noel Dominado. For this session, our topic is stress, ways to manage and reduce it.
Ay?
Wait lang po. Yung kay Sir June.
Sige po, which one is available na lang
Nag-request din po ang sa sign. If we can still accommodate one. Pwede po ba yun?
Let us ask for our resource speaker.
Our learning describe the role of physical assessment in managing.
Kakayanin pa ni Sir.
Okay na po.
Kakayanin pa po. Pwede po kayo working break.
Describe the characteristic of stress. And third, explain the factors that cause internal and external stress. To start with, try to look at the picture and cite your insight about the stress and symptoms and causes.
Nag-overlap po yata yung kay Sir Noel.
The common symptoms and cause of stress are, number one,
ang narinig po natin, that's Sir Noel po.
2, 3, heartbreaks. 4, schedule. 5,
sino unahin po natin?
6, medicine. 7, workloads.
Yung sa stress, unahin na natin yung stress. Sir Leo,
okay po, sige po. Sir Leo, pa-post po na lang sa inyo.
Alcohol. 12, pollution. And 13, noise.
Here is Sir Noel.
Those are the causes and symptoms of stress. So what's in the picture? This picture represents the tips to relieve stress. So the tips to relieve stress are exercise, take a nap, meditation, playing with pets, and listen to music. But before that, let's discuss first or define first what is stress. Stress is a fact of nature in which force from the interior or backyard world have an effect on the individual, both one's emotional or bodily well-being. The man or woman responds to stress in ways that have an effect on the individual as well as their environment. So the tips to relieve stress, number one is exercise.
Okay na daw po, Sir Noel. Thank you so much.
Reduce stress and make sure.
Andiyan ba si Sir, andiyan ba si Sir Noel?
Sir Noel, are you here?
Sir Noel? Andyan po? Or kasamahan ni Sir Noel, nandyan po?
Ikatropa po ba?
Welcome to the second part of the presentation.
Sige,
wala.
Sir, sige po yung Sir, sige po, yung kanyang supervisor po nandyan, nasa group po.
Sige po.
I-relay na lang po.
Sige po. I think kasi parang he's tall, parang nakita ko parang matangkad ba siya? Parang mukha siyang matangkad, ano? I think it's
yes, sir.
It's really good not to sit on a chair. It's really good to hindi naman pwedeng tumayo. Pwede naman siyang parang naka-stool siguro or standing na lang siguro siya kasi sayang yung asset nung height niya eh. Magandang kasi he's talking about stress and maganda na very lively dapat siya, very energetic through his height. Makikita kasi yan through his height eh. Di ba usually ang mga PE natin well fit. He looks well fit. So kaya parang we want to see his outfit. We want to see his physique. So pag ganon, magiging credible po talaga si Sir Noel. Tapos he looks good in the camera. So maganda yung characteristic na yon na hindi siya mukhang kontrabida, mukha siyang guide, mukha siyang magga-guide talaga ng mga taong stressed. So he's very calm, pero dapat hindi mawala yung energy. Diba? You can be calm naman at the same time has the energy. So maganda kasi ang English diction niya. Gusto ko yung English diction niya. Very clear magsalita siya. Ano lang, kulang lang kasi with PE ba siya? PE? Hindi. PE?
Po, yes po.
Oo, kasi pag PE, di ba usually mag-gimmick yan. Lagyan nyo ng gimmick, either nagbabasket, may hawak siyang bola, o yun yung sinasabi kong prop, or may hawak siyang, or pwede siyang pwede siyang parang golf cap, yung alam mo yung visor, parang sun visor, pwede siya so para lalong lumabas yung pagka-appeal ni coach or ni sir. So kailangan hanapan siya ng gimmick kasi medyo siya very calm type. Para siyang broadcaster, para siyang si Ron Cruz, if you know Ron Cruz in ABS-CBN News. Ayun, very kalmado. Kaya actually swak yung topic sa kanya. Congrats, Teacher Noel. Sana makita kita in person.
Thank you, sir. Thank you po.
Yes, Sir Leo.
There are 6 skill-related.
Ay, may pinapit si Sir Jonathan. Sir Jonathan, si Sir Leo muna.
Coordination.
Apo. Sir Jonathan, yung kay Sir Leo muna.
Sir Leo. Pasok nyo na po, Sir Leo.
And then isang science po, as requested by...
Sir Leo, nakamute po kayo, Sir Leo. Tapos paki-full po yung inyong presentation. Thank you. Parang ano pala to, no? Para akong nasa The Voice, gano'n, nagkikritik. Parang dapat meron tayong show. Dahil ko walang pwedeng, no? Parang i-mentor, parang gano'n. So, Sir Leo,
reality telescuela, Sir Joey.
Oo nga actually. Gusto ko rin ginagawa natin. Pero Sir Leo, ilakihan nyo naman po yan. Tapos tanggalin nyo po yung mute. Ayan nakitang-kita po yung inyong red na sign, no?
Siguro po last na yung sa beauty care, Sir June.
Yes po.
Kasi yung mga may high blood
after po ng Sir Leo is science and then beauty care po. Okay na po ba yun? Kasi po marami pong
Yes po.
Oo. Yan, buo na siya. Tapos yung mga may high blood dyan, yung mga senior citizen natin sa ng TV presenter, kumain na kayo habang nanonood. Ganun talaga. So, sa mga taping-taping, mauuso yun. Dire-diretsong
Ganda po
shoot,
mga
walang kain.
nagme-maintenance. Ayan, pwede na po kayong kumain while
Oo.
watching.
Kumain kayo habang nanonood, pwede po yun. Ayan, audio na lang, Mr. Leo. Ay,
Sir, wala talaga siyang audio.
kanina meron po eh.
Sir Leo, can
Yung
you
tatlong dot.
resend again your link to Sir Jonathan? And then, kumaga kahit ihuli natin siya para mai-ano po yung audio sana.
Okay po.
Kasi I think Sir Leo is having a hard time of the sound. Yung signs muna po siguro.
Science na po. Science na po. Sige.
Resend na lang po ulit ng link Sir Leo kay Sir Jonathan. Unahin muna po natin yung signs and then beauty care and then yung sa inyo po. Last time mo po yan, Sir Joy. We thank you for bearing with us.
It's okay po. Ayan. Walang audio si Sir,
The sixth skill-related component of fitness.
Pa-start po ulit sa simula.
The ability to
Balik
rapidly
na po ulit, Sir, para
direction of the whole body.
Welcome to the second part of the physical education for grade 9 online tutorial. This time, we'll be talking about the skill-related components of fitness. There are 6 skill-related components of fitness, namely agility, balance, coordination, power, reaction time, and speed. In order for us to understand this better, please watch.
The 6 skill-related components of fitness. Agility. The ability to rapidly and accurately change the direction of the whole body in space.
Kapatid, patawarin mo ko, hindi ako ganun kate.
See you on the next video tutorial.
Bye. Pasensya na.
Ang cute. Wait. What's the name of that teacher? Si teacher, ano po name niya?
Maybe you say love you.
Si teacher, ano po yun, Ma'am Elaine? Yung guy kanina po.
Hindi ko po kasi yung kay Sir Jonathan po yung nag-appear na name.
Teacher Josh Manuel po.
Ay, Sir Josh Manuel. Jason Manuel is the name.
Jason Manuel. Alam mo, I like the tone of his, maganda ang boses ni Sir Jesh Manuel. Kailangan lang ng medyo articulation of words. Kailangan ito kasi yon, guys. As TV presenters, you don't eat words. You really throw it out to your mouth. Kasi yung pag sinabing eat words, ganyan, papaloob, kailangan palabas yung bibig. Kasi pag palabas yung bibig, lalabas yung pag sinabi yung boses. So, doon, yun lang ang kailangan na articulate ni Sir Jesh Manuel. But the tone of the voice is very, very potential to be a great presenter. Kailangan lang na niya siguro ng training pa. Kailangan niya ng konting guidance from a mentor, from a mentor. Siguro kung sino yung magiging director mo, yan, baka masabi niya na, don't eat words. Kailangan i-project mo siya, palabas, ganyan. And then siguro kailangan nakatayulan din talaga. Kasi pag nakaupo talaga, especially for male, pag mga males kasi pag nakaupo, very relaxed na talaga eh. Kailangan hindi. Kailangan yung tinuturo ko na 1/4 portion of the chair lang yung inuupuan. Okay? Para mas maging effective. So, congrats, Sir Jesh Manuel.
Congratulations, Sir Manuel. Next for the science, Sir Jonathan. The science department.
So, itong last po ay mula po saan?
We have science and then we have beauty care and then po yung kay Sir Leo.
Okay. Baka himatayin ka na dyan, Ma'am Elaine, ha? Sumenyas ka na ng pagkain dyan. Baka himatayin ka dyan, Ma'am Elaine.
Sir Joey, lumakla ka muna ng tubig dyan,
Opo.
no?
Haba po
Meron, hindi, mas concerned ako kay Ma'am Elaine. Kasi si Ma'am Elaine baka biglang himatayin dyan.
I-accommodate mo kaming lahat.
Ako may water ako. May dala akong water.
Magkikita tayo ako ng bahay.
Kaya pa. Actually po, overwhelmed po yung yung mga videos kasi napakarami pong nagsasend and they would like to be assessed. Po ng ating mga teachers from the Division of Pampanga for sharing all these videos.
Yes.
And sana po apply natin lahat ng natutunan natin.
Correct. Nako kung madedere ko kayo, bongga kayo for sure. Ako sana madedere ko kayo.
I love it. Sir Jun.
Sana. Kaya lang takot ako sa COVID. Huwag niyo akong bigyan ng COVID pag pumunta dyan, please. Parang awa niyo na. Natatakot lang ako sa COVID. Alam niyo naman kasi, di ba, it's very expensive. Oo. So, ayan na.
Discuss about the functions of communication. Before we begin, here are the things that you need for this lesson. Ball pen or notebook or any paper that you can write on. You can jot down all the key terms about our lesson in our discussion so you may review them after our online class. Here are the objectives for this lesson. Determine what communication function. Differentiate.
Sir Jonathan,
and
yung sa
explore
science
how the
po,
functions of
Included po siya sa basic competencies. Pagka po kasi sinabing basic competencies, non-technical
nag-overlap po. May Sir Jonathan, lastly po tayo, we have science and then we have
kailangan gawin.
Okay po. Amile. Para po
Yes po.
So,
nag-overlap po
to perform.
Apa. Para po hindi tayo. Sir, yung pinaka-last dun sa chat, nandyan, may pinost ako. Kasi kanina pa po yan. And then we proceed po dun sa natin. No, kasi it's almost time na rin po.
Sige po.
Yung nasa last po ng
Sige
chat,
po, Sir.
chat, sir.
Opo.
And then the rest, anyway po, this is not the first and the last that we will have a session po with sir.
Consider portable and transferable in respect to job and industrial settings. So yung mga basic
care.
Kung po yung natural o regular na kailangan naman dito sa isip at saka sa gawa ng isang nagtatrabaho. So yung pag sinabi naman occupational health and safety competency naman, refers to the covered knowledge and skills and attitudes required when practicing, evaluating, leading, establishing, and managing OHS program in the workplace. So pinapractice po yan, no? Sinasanay yung bata, okay? Sinasanay na maging maayos sa sarili, sinasanay ang paggawa ng kalinisan na pamamaraan sa kanyang workplace, at kabilang din po yun sa pag-evaluate sa kanya, how he or she will practice occupational health and safety sa kanyang mga specialization. So, meron tayong lahat po ng mga businesses and establishment sa mundo at especially sa ating bansa. Ang occupational health and safety po kabilang po sa ating batas sa Pilipinas.
Okay.
1978.
Okay,
okay na po, Sir Jonathan.
Okay, adyan si anong name ni ma'am po sa beauty care? Beauty care, anong name niya? Si ma'am. Anong pong name niya?
Ma'am Pines Pang.
Ma'am Pines. Okay, ma'am.
I am reminded of Kay Brosas, direct.
Oo, correct. Actually, I like the way she narrates the lesson kasi para siyang natural na natural. Ito yung sinasabi ko na parang natural. Now, because first and foremost, she has the mastery of the content. Alam mo na yung sinasabi niya talaga nasa nasa breed niya, nasa system na niya. siguro dahil ano talaga siya, beauty care expert na talaga siya, or baka she's passionate about what she does in the beauty care field. So she has that quality. Meron siyang ganun quality. Pero kailangan ipakita niya, okay, through her skills, kasi may skills na siya, yung conversational skills niya, walang speech pattern so very interesting siya pakinggan, and very practical. Para siyang kanang kamay ni Vicky Bello, ganon. Nakita niyo naman si Vicky Bello magsalita, di ba? Nakita niyo siya how she projects. She's like she's like the queen of beauty, parang ganun ang projection. Dapat may ganun ding subject niya, she's the queen of beauty, parang ganon. So I think pwede pa siya maglagay ng degree of confidence sa ginagawa niya, kasi because she's really good. She has that expertise in her face. Kaya okay ka Ma'am Pines, very good.
Suggestion din lang po, no? Although, okay naman. Okay, Ma'am Pines, we also need, okay, ito po yung nice ko i-mention kanina, that we need, okay, to observe din po, okay, yung medium, no? So we lessen yung ating code mixing and code switching po. So we still follow the guidelines of the DepEd as regards, okay, to the medium of instruction po, no? Sa specific subject na tinuturo natin. Okay.
Yeah, tama. Yung code switching kasi pala, no, it's actually, mas maganda talaga kung all straight English or all straight Filipino, ganon.
Sir June,
siguro po yung hindi natin na-accommodate, no, if we can still have, na lang po siguro, and we will just be sharing this, okay, with sir, and then personally, na lang po sa amin yung mga, Anyway, this is the first and the last time nga po na makakasama natin, okay, si Directing, no? Kaya lang po lahat tayo ay gutom na, no? And Manelaine, just before I present po yung certificate of recognition, appreciation, okay, ni Direct.
Yes po. Are there any more questions po or clarifications?
Ma'am Elaine?
Yes, Ma'am Lynn. Yes po.
Dito, Ma'am Sel po, yung mga APAN participants, or if there are interested teachers from the APAN, we can work it out with them through a special Google Meet with Sir June po regarding the basics of part 1 and part 2. And with humanities po, those who are also interested, the babies of our ASBS, Ma'am Pei Muli, we will also include them in our special Google Meet. Thank you.
Thank you, Ma'am Lynn.
And just a final, okay, reminder po, just like what I mentioned a while ago, we will be needing more teacher, okay, presenters po, no, as there are, okay, thousands of video lessons po, okay, that we need to prepare. So we will be keeping in touch, okay, with you through your EPSS po, no, yung mga supervisors ninyo, and then you will also be informed as regards, okay, the final, okay, schedule supposed to be, ang gusto po ng ating kasama CLTV and PIO ay sa Monday po sana, if we can start, okay, with our first video shoots po. Na. Okay. So, Madeleine, can we now po?
In as much as we want to accommodate all the videos, very overwhelming po talaga, dami pong videos. But, gaya nga po ng sabi ni Sir John, we can, repatch things by getting all the ideas given by Sir Joey. And today, this afternoon, I'm giving you back, Sir June, for the awarding of certificates. Sir June? Hi. Sir June? Ayan, Sir June is presenting.
Okay, so Again po, okay, for and in behalf po of SDO okay, Pampanga, we really appreciate po, no, the second time that Direct okay, Ting po is extending no assistance okay to us and even going beyond yung pong time schedule natin. And definitely, we have learned a lot okay from yung kanyang insights, specifically yung kanyang constructive okay, criticism po. Palakpakan naman po natin kahit ano lang, sa ano lang po okay, si Direct. So, at this point po, I would like okay to present okay this certificate of recognition po to Direct, no? And dali po. Nagaano lang siya. And to read, okay, Republic of the Philippines, Department of Education, DepEd Region 3, Central Luzon, Schools Division of Pampanga, Certificate of Recognition. This certificate is awarded to Direct. Ako nawawala po. Ayan. Geofferson, okay, Bacud Ting, no? In fitting recognition of his praiseworthy contribution as the resource okay, speaker in the Part 2 webinar workshop on TB okay, presenting for TB-based lessons held on July 30, 2020. Given okay, this 30th day of July 2020, signed Zinia G. Mostoles, EDD Sets of 5 Schools Division Superintendent. So maraming salamat po, okay, Direct,
Thank you very
for
much, Sir
sharing
Geofferson.
us, okay, your very, okay, precious, okay, time po. Opo. So, opo. Ma'am Elaine?
Yes po.
Picture taking daw po.
Yes, Ma'am
Picture
Lynn.
taking.
Picture taking.
Sino
Please
pong-
open your cameras now
Po?
so we can have souvenirs and MOVs. All right, at the count of 3, everyone. Ready, 1, 2, 3. All right. Thank you po. Thank you, everyone.
Sa ating webinar, okay,
Thank you.
team. Kay Sir Jonathan po, for again, facilitating yung ating Google Meet, no? To Ma'am Rolly Dado po, no? And Ma'am Elaine, taking charge.
Thank you, Sir Jun.
And of course,
Sir,
okay,
sino po yung
mga-
ating team, technical team, yung mga nag-represent natin
Opo.
ng videos
Yung mga
din.
technical team, yung mga nag-share ng videos, yung ating pong chief, si Ma'am Bella Candale, which is still okay hooked right now. And our dear,
Thank you very
okay,
much po, Ma'am Tel, for being with us.
Maraming salamat po. Have a nice, okay, lunch. Okay, Sir Jeff. Okay po. Message ko po kayo.
You may send your video, post your video to our page or to our group. Yung po mga
Opo.
hindi na-present ngayon. You may post them and we will approve them po.
Bye,
po.
bye everyone.
Thank you, Sir Joey.
Okay po. Thank you po, Sir Joey.
Bye po. Salamat po. Thank you so much.
Thank you po.
Thank you po.
Thank you po.
Apo.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sir June. Great job to everyone. And to our teacher presenters, congratulations po.
Thank you po, ma'am.